What's up, guys? Welcome back to Street Champs. Y'all already know the vibes. We are here. It's Friday. Motherfucking Street Champs show, 183rd installment. I got my boys. My boys. I got
Rick G.
I got
They Love Eli.
Uncle Hey Dude.
Uncle Hey Dude. We got Seabass.
Yeah,
and we got
Seabass
a
over here.
brand new person on the couch. His name is Donovan. He's got his own podcast in Colorado Springs. He's doing his thangy thing.
Hell yeah.
How you doing today, bro?
Good. How you guys?
Good? Okay, good. Good.
Shout out your podcast, bro.
My podcast is The Mac and Don Show. I'm Don, also known as Big D.
Ooh.
No Diddy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's Mac and Don Show on all social media. So,
Hell yeah, Big D.
Fuck yeah.
That's what's up, dude?
Turn the red down a little bit.
saw, dude.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm excited. We're definitely going to talk about your podcast. But behind the cam, we got the boys. We got...
He not wavy.
Okay.
Xander Kiss.
Zen the Kiss.
Ooh, I like
All right,
that.
all right.
Yo, Xander moving different today, and I fucking love it.
He was rapping earlier.
He walked in and just fucking grilled the fuck out of Deryk, showed him who the fuck the leader was,
I
and then
didn't
moved
deserve
on.
that. I did not deserve it.
Hey, leaders got to lead the way, you know?
You just asserted dominance on him
Off the
immediately.
bat.
This guy.
He really did, though, bro.
Within the first 10
applying
seconds.
pressure. Come on, Deryk.
How did you feel
I
about
didn't.
it?
First off,
What'd you
I
say?
didn't appreciate it, Xander. I didn't deserve it, and nor was it a righteous decision on
All
your
right,
end.
Deryk, now that you laid that off your chest, let me lay this off my chest.
He's moving different.
Yo.
He's moving different.
I understand you didn't appreciate it,
Okay.
but you made a comment, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make a comment back, so that's what it was. It's like nothing serious, nothing like...
Shit.
Just boys being boys.
Nothing
you know?
too serious, bro.
Damn.
Nothing
Just
too
rolled it
serious.
off, bro. He's
Just
being a man.
boys being boys.
You heard him.
I mean, when the most important key figure of the podcast shows up, right when we're supposed to start, it can't go unnoticed.
No, so air him out then.
Okay.
Air it out.
I want.
No, we'll just leave it at that.
Okay, my bad. Shit. Hey, I ain't trying to get on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the way he's fucking looking at you, bro, with his eyes.
We said from the beginning, murderer.
He's moving. He's moving different, bro.
All right, let's move
You know
on.
how to murder is, Xander. I know.
He's not Big D, bro. That's Big D.
Bro, that's Big X.
Moving on.
The plug. Yeah. All right. He says, moving on.
But guys, before we get into all the shenanigans of
Alright.
this shit, how was everyone's week? So we didn't do a Thursday show this week, so let's start with the Thursday boys. Byron, how was your week?
My week was chill, working on music. Came over here and we had, planned some shit out for the future podcast. Maybe some games and shit that we'll explore later on. See how we got a lot of rappers on the show. We're not utilizing that, I feel, to its full potential.
Yep, gay
Fuck
chicken.
it ain't.
Gay chicken.
Okay. All right.
Gay Chicken Championships.
Yeah.
GCC.
No, but we talked about doing some like wild and out type things here.
Yeah, like trying to figure out our own style.
That'll be
games.
fire. That would be so fun.
Because
I
I
would
always
do that
say,
shit.
like, there's a lot of rappers that come here and we are not putting them to the test as we should. Like,
Put them
Oh,
to
we're
the fire.
testing people now.
not even
Oh, yeah.
testing, bro. It's rappers. Like, we got 4 rappers on the couch.
Still need to make this boxing card
You're
happen.
not wrong.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
we're kind of dropping the ball on the boxing card, I must say.
That too. We have that on there.
We
as
need the
well.
boxing
Our
card.
hopes and dreams.
Should write that down somewhere.
It still is.
I mean,
written down.
where is it at? Where's the paper?
Back here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
back here.
All right.
I'm not busting it
Important.
out.
It's in the file cabinet.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
There's some names on there you don't want to see.
It's in the works, guys. It's in the works.
It was a lot funnier after like 7 beers. Like I was dying over that list, but now, not like in a sober mind, I'm like, I don't want to hang out with these people.
It would be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of work.
Too much work.
Well, we got
For
Donovan's,
shitty fights.
We got Donovan's podcast. We could add in it now, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
You guys want to fight people?
Yeah.
I mean,
Get some gloves on.
yeah.
Is that the way you put it?
Dude, I'm kind of scared, bro. I don't want to fight Big D, dude. I'm good.
I don't know about
I'm good.
I think
I don't
It'd be a
know
good
about
matchup,
Mac,
man.
but wait,
Big D's with the shits,
Yeah,
dude.
bro. You don't
My
fight Big
God,
D. Big
bro.
D. Big D fights you.
Fuck that.
He
I'm
fights
out.
you.
He probably knows jujitsu, bro. We're fucked.
He's gonna tie you up with his D, bro.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, whoa.
Like a-
Oh,
like a president.
Alright.
Dude.
Wait
no
a
Diddy.
minute.
That's crazy.
We're having fun.
We're gonna talk about that.
Diddy?
But, Anything else, bro? You said you made some music.
Made some music. Came here, hashed out some stuff with the podcast.
Boom.
That's about it, really. You feel me? Nothing really going on this week.
Guys, you hear that? You hear that? Byron's girlfriend, he didn't do anything.
What just happened? What?
He was here.
I'm fucking dead.
I got you, bro.
Alibi.
This is AI Byron too.
Yeah.
I'm not even here for real.
He's recording. It's a reason
He's behind the mic.
Exactly. Yep.
This is Xander on a fucking soundboard.
Julius,
It's scripted.
Julius asked, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Fantastisch. What's going on in your week?
We did that show on Friday last week. It was fun as fuck.
Y'all murder?
Yeah, it was.
Let's
fun.
go.
It was nice. Other than that, I'm finishing my verse on this guy's fucking song. I like it. That shit's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
And then
When is that coming out? I feel like you guys make music and it never comes out.
I'm waiting on. It's
That's
his
crazy.
music.
Yeah, facts. It is me, but also
When I make songs, I drop it.
They do drop. That's true.
It's when
That's
I
fine.
can't force
There's
other
no
people to
pressure
drop.
on me, nigga. It'll drop when it fucking drops.
When he's ready for it, it's his. For
Look
all you
out
know,
for it.
for all you know, we
Coming.
making a compilation album for
That's
for
what I'm
you know.
saying. I mean, building this shit brick by brick. You feel me?
I got you guys, bro. I'll be your manager. Call me manager D baby. And we'll take this shit to the top. We'll take it to the
I don't like that.
MDB.
It's a bad start.
That's already a nigga, bro.
This motherfucker dressed like Scott Storch right here, bro. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
Bro, I don't want to hear from you. You got fucking. You,
They can't
you
even see it
tell
on
your hair
camera.
is colored.
They can't even see it on camera, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even. You can't.
No.
This guy got cold
can't
feet
comment.
halfway through. He's like, I'm gonna dye my hair black.
Pull your fucking piss. Fucking pull it out, bro.
At least I did something to my hair.
Pull your, pull your
It's
piss
blue,
out.
bro.
Let's see it, let's
It's
see it, let's
blue,
see it.
bro.
What did that mean?
Yeah, like blue as shit.
Bro, you might as well have not done shit to your hair. You just wasted 4 hours.
Not even, bro. You haven't seen that shit in the sun. You don't even go in the sun,
You're
bro.
emo, bro. You don't even
In
go in the
the
sun.
sun.
He said that shit glimmered.
Yeah, in the
That shit look good. Hot.
Glimmers.
Seabass, tell
I'll
them.
put it on the camera.
It does.
Hey, see,
He's
guys.
seen it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hit it with the
He's seen it
camera,
earlier, bro.
Bro, not,
Just wait. Just wait.
bro, not.
He was like, "Damn, is that a twink?" I was like, "Oh fuck."
No.
I wish it would be better if I was taller. It just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A short twink. That's a that's a
fuck.
tweet. That's
Bad
a,
luck,
It's a
dude.
bad
Bad
look.
luck, dude.
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
That's a
man.
category.
Hey, you know what
On
I
a
mean? And then
website somewhere.
one,
I don't know where this went.
Where this went left.
Yeah.
you find the blue camos though, might be repping.
repping what? GBG?
No, repping Gerber shirt. I'm fucking short as shit, dog. What do we?
Gerber.
Baby food.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
Damn. I'm sorry, Julius. Sorry to cut you off, brother.
Oh, you're good.
My bad.
That was really it. I did the show, and I'm making music with him, and I go to work and go home.
You guys canceled the yesterday's show because you guys signed a contract to go to Utah. What was that there?
We were supposed to, but people be wanting you to pay for things that you shouldn't have to pay for. And
Ooh, tell us
nobody
about
got
it.
time
Tell
for
'em.
that type of shit.
Like what? Like
Tell
what?
'em.
Like,
Ooh.
if you're inviting people to another state, you shouldn't try to make them pay when they already got to pay to get there. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like what? They were like, you got to pay
Wait,
for
wait,
your,
explain
your
more, though.
hotel.
Like-
Pay to like perform.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
it's not. It wasn't
Yeah.
a big enough thing for all that.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
was if it was like some Chris Webby type. Wait, Chris Webby and friends with 2,000 people, maybe. But
Right,
I'm not
maybe.
driving all the way to Utah,
Straight up.
paying for gas, paying for the hotel room, and then paying to perform.
you're performing at
Yeah.
their version of
For
Chelsea's,
Mormons, bro.
You know?
Sister wives.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No
The
chance.
land of sister wives.
Damn. So what was the bill they were trying to stick you with? Like
You
how
know
much?
that part.
Oh, you ain't gonna call him out?
No.
He's all fucking $40, bro. It was bullshit. So I didn't have it.
They wanted it up front.
I tried to offer him beer and he fucking.
You take much for the chocolate bars?
I know they're warm, but
That's what's up, bro. Hopefully,
Yeah.
when the time comes, you're all gonna make it on a tour that you guys rightfully earned.
It's gonna be lit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now that you said that, it made me think. We also went to that dope reggae concert the other day. That was fun. As
Oh, that
fuck.
was
Yep.
legit.
It was a nice. Fucking,
yeah.
that shit
Did you
was
guys
fun.
get that interview and shit
Fuck
or
no.
what?
Honestly, like if I'm
What?
calling a spade, like the band was not on the same page at all. Like I was talking to multiple people in the band, and
Oh, you fucked
a
up.
lot of them said yeah, and then I feel like the
The
leader,
leader.
Moy,
That's the one who.
he
Moy was all lame about it.
Well, he wasn't even lame about it.
That's who we should have been communicating with from the jump.
But I was communicating with the band's page, which Moy is the representative on, and then I was talking to the bassist Justin, and like they both said yes on both pages, but then they just kept pushing it back, and then it was so pushed back. Like, bro, we're not gonna do it,
Bro.
but it's fine, man.
They're cool.
Yeah.
So,
They are
I'm
cool
sure.
people.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
I don't want to like not even like a lot of shade. They have like 5K subs on YouTube. Like
We could have helped them,
Yeah.
bro.
we could have, but like they
could have
didn't,
assist.
they didn't see the potential. You know, they didn't see like that we were worthwhile.
Well,
That's crazy.
Sometimes you get content just fucking.
No, fuck that.
doing
I'll
your
pull up
shit.
the numbers on the asses, like, okay, be content with your.
We be
5K.
getting a
I
million a
just
month,
told,
bro.
I just told Deryk at the end of the day, next time
I'm flexing
if they
on
come
it.
every like 2 years, next time we gonna be at like 100. They not passing it up.
They're tripping, bro.
Don't even give
They're
We
not
could literally
passing
flex
it
on
up.
them.
What?
What up, Ariana?
Damn, you missed your
They're
opportunity.
not
Kiss
passing
my
it.
dick.
What up, Ariana?
Yeah,
What you doing?
and it's like, I somewhat feel like what Byron's saying. Like,
I don't think it's that serious, honestly. We got to think that they were on a 2-day stretch. Just
Yeah, bro,
here in fucking
sometimes it's
Pueblo,
just tiring on
moving-
tour.
Exactly. So that makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense. Because we did have an
They're busy.
opportunity to do something at Brews, but we passed up that opportunity.
They're
as well.
busy.
wait, I don't want to take this on the road like unless it's worth it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's hard. It's way harder to do now.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
all this shit, like
It's a lot harder to pack.
And
way
like,
harder.
like I said, you know, 2 years ago when
The room's
we
built.
didn't have 5,000 subs and we were looking up to them, it's like, oh, it was worth it. Let's go. But like, bro, like you gotta
Come
meet,
here,
Yeah, you
bro.
gotta meet. Like, you're not gonna
Yeah.
ask fucking DJ Vlad to go fucking pull up somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
we're not at DJ Vlad's position yet. But like,
Exactly.
No.
So we
you have to know your worth.
we could have got them subs though.
Niggas
We
got
do know that.
25K
You know,
We
we could
coulda-
have got a subs.
could have went and just did something there, but I don't know. It is what it is. Life goes on.
Life
Things
goes
happen.
on. Hakuna Matata.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I felt kind of like sad about it because I gave him a bunch of shit. You know, not like it was a transaction thing, but I did like hook him up with some stuff, and they just took it and went on the next city.
Sounds like transaction.
That's hilarious.
Damn, you tried to bribe them. They're like, yo, we don't take bribes. Give me that shit.
We'll take
Type
it,
shit,
but
Basically, they order farmed you, dog. They're like, yeah, we're gonna take that.
we're gonna take that, but
Yeah.
move on.
That's crazy, dog.
We
See,
gonna take
I'm
that, but
petty, 'cause when they come back
laters.
next year, I'd be like, nah, you can't get that.
No, it's
interview.
about. They're cool, bro. They are honestly really cool dudes.
Never met
I
them.
remember meeting them last time. They were really cool.
Yeah, they're really chill.
Yeah, they're cool afterward
Yeah.
and shit. It just wasn't a good time and good communication basically between them. That's what I think. It was like they weren't on the same level
Yeah.
as a group that Deryk thought they would be on for it to all work out basically.
Yeah, I think like Ricky's point. You know, sometimes you get complacent because they have been making music for a long time, and they haven't put out a song in a year.
Oh.
You know, so it's like they're touring on their old bangers.
It's technically
You gotta put out
it was
something new.
technically what's
That's
it
my
called?
shit too. Like, that's rough.
They were
gotta
touring
put out
Being an
something.
artist and then hearing that, that's
The
rough.
old shit's only gonna last for
It
so
was
long.
more so
Right, you gotta make new
covers,
shit.
Covers?
technically. Yeah, there's a lot of covers. But
Well-
they were good though.
well, we
No,
also
they're
saw
a
an
good
acoustic
band.
set,
That's
yeah.
the thing. Moy is fucking great
Yeah.
at singing, dude.
They had a good vibe.
Dude,
He
he's
was
got a
funny
voice.
in between all of it. Like I
Fucking
enjoyed it.
voice.
Are you talking about Tomorrow's Bad Seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
I saw them Wednesday at Brews, and the crowd kind of died out towards the end. I
He
feel
was
like
there.
because
Yeah, well, he was on Wednesday. We
On
went-
Wednesday,
Oh.
I didn't see the acoustic show. I feel like a lot of people went to that acoustic show.
Fuck no, they didn't, bro. They
No?
had no standing room. It was
It
all
was tables.
dining room tables.
Okay.
And we were lucky because like we know people, so like we got a table. But like if you didn't buy a ticket beforehand, you wouldn't have got a table.
Their show was good. I like their music, but there wasn't a lot of people there.
That's crazy because last time we were there, it was packed to the gills.
They had that pack that
Crazy.
shit. Yeah, they know how to. They're just a
But
good
it's also a
band.
Wednesday.
I like their style. Good sound.
Mhm.
I guess I'm glazing now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good sound, good music.
I know. I guess I
John.
should shut up.
Good music, good people. They're just good at everything.
But yeah, you know.
I know.
kudos to them.
I'm like glaze mode. Yo, fuck
Hold
them.
up, move on.
We didn't even get the interview. What the fuck?
No, exactly.
All right, let's move
We
on.
didn't even get the interview, bro. But
Let's
nah,
move
they're cool people, and that was here.
Nah, they were cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was probably, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe in a few years they'll message Keely how much sexy, you know, like it's fine.
Hey, we're
Keely
still on
can't
that.
put no
I'm
more
not even saying
selfies
shit on
out.
that, nah, because every time I want to do something about it, you get all pussy hurt. So nah.
I-
Moving on. Next
Moving
day,
on.
we're not even gonna bring it up.
We ain't gonna bring it up.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I don't
man.
even want to get on it.
Jeez, who's speaking of pussy hurt?
Yeah. Anyway,
Who's weak?
that's what I'm about to say.
I want to talk about Xander.
That's
Are
crazy.
you
She get
comfortable
pussy
enough
hurt,
talking about
and you go to
your
Xander?
musical festival plans, or you want to hold that off on
That's
that?
yeah. I'm gonna hold off on that. That's still in the planning kind of phase right now. Once it comes down to actually getting everything established and all my ducks in a row, I will definitely dig a little deeper into that. But we can like talk about
Ooh.
my week. My week was
This
good.
guy's got plans. I like it.
Yeah,
All right.
ominous.
Truthfully,
He's a man
Truthfully,
of mystery.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Truthfully, give us the truth.
truthfully, today was mentally draining.
I can
But-
tell you came in here and unloaded on me.
I was just about to say.
Tell
It's
us
not
more,
about that.
Xander.
You
Tell
needed
us
a
more.
release.
It's not about that. But I mean,
Did you have to save somebody's life?
Extrapolate.
no, it's not. You deal with a lot of people in the community that are ungrateful and they
Ooh.
are hateful and they have a very negative attitude towards,
So
the
crackheads.
healthcare community, the drug population, the homeless population, the people
yeah.
who feel like, I don't want to say entitled, but they feel like they need to be attended to right away when they don't understand the whole process of like the healthcare system. So, I mean, there's a lot of that today, and it kind of drew me fucking
Ran you thin, dude.
ran me thin. I'm not
We gotta
gonna
get
lie.
this guy another beer.
There's only so
Immediately,
many smiles
please.
you can give to someone, and so much.
Give us a story. What was the
Yo, you're gonna
straw that
beat. You
broke
were
the
gonna
camel's
beat
back?
this crackhead's ass, huh?
Yeah.
So, all right. An example.
You were the straw.
yeah, for real.
Ricky, you weren't the straw, but
This
if we're
is
talking
crazy.
about straws that beat the camel's back today, I encountered this
So,
guy who
The
wanted
story
to get,
hasn't started yet?
I mean, no, not necessarily. So going on with the story, Byron, there was this
been
guy
yapping for this long
who
and
came
said
in. Byron, just relax for like 2 minutes. Let me get this off my
You've
chest.
been talking for 5 minutes and said nothing, and the story just started. It's crazy.
He's giving us
Wrap
the.
this shit up.
He's giving backstory.
I thought I was just high,
There's
my
like-
nigga.
Do you work like in the hospital or outside?
I work in the emergency
Okay,
department.
okay.
So there's a lot of people in the community that get
no.
seen. Specifically,
Oh,
there's one
no.
person that wanted to be seen today, and we're not allowed. We don't allow like any kind of knives, weapons, guns, marijuana, tobacco, anything. Any. of
Oh, no
those products.
spliffs, bro.
Obviously.
No
God
spliffs,
dang it.
obviously. So when you want to get seen, you can't have any of that on you. Security checks
This is a
you.
jail.
This house is a prison.
Yeah,
Not really.
for real.
Bullshit.
No.
Can't bring the woods in.
So what happened?
Shit.
Anyway, go.
All right, sorry.
So this guy wanted to be seen. We had to take that away from him, but we had to explain, hey, we got to take this away from you. He
Took the
threw a big
woods.
tantrum.
Yeah, there were 13
and
dollars.
He ended up going on live and kind of like just blasting.
Facebook
you went
Live?
on
Yes.
live?
He went
Oh,
on live.
People out there
Look for it,
Facebook
look
Live.
for it.
Xander's on live somewhere.
He just blasted us and blasted the people who was near him, which was me and some security guards. And I was like, dude, like, we can't allow that, but we'll see you.
These motherfuckers took my 8 parliaments.
And he's like, dude, I got this blood. Like, I'm not going to give you guys this blood. I'm like, bro, listen.
I feel like you said you work in the emergency area.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that much of an emergency if you can go online. And,
So yeah,
Yeah.
and you get that all the time, right? But you got to treat people with empathy
Like
and
it's an
respect.
emergency.
Yes, exactly, because people are.
Fuck.
I don't want to say
That's hard.
sensitive,
Wow.
but you
Goddamn
can.
liars.
When it comes to this kind of situation, and you're. I don't know exactly the definition, but when it comes to this kind of situation and you got to like care for someone in this time and their need, you got to be very empathetic and level on them. You know what I'm saying? So you can't like be disrespectful, you can't be rude, but sometimes people just rub your nerves and it's like, dude, it's hard to keep a
You
smile.
put that needle in a little deeper.
No. I'm very good at IVs, but I don't put that needle a little deeper.
Bro, you should start giving
That's
us
called
IVs.
malpractice,
bro.
and you can
Yeah.
get sued for that.
That's
No, but-
serial killer vibes.
Yeah, you're going to
No,
jail.
That's serial
But
killer
like,
vibes.
you guys have never heard like be nice to your nurses because they'll do that shit. Like everyone says that shit.
No, because that's
You're
serial
going to
killers.
jail.
You're going to
Yeah.
jail.
First off, I'm not a nurse. I'm just saying I know how it goes.
I don't care how I'm acting, nigga. You stab me with a needle, you're going to jail.
You know how it goes?
Like that's it's like any service job, bro. Like if you're mean to me and I work at Burger King, bro, you best believe like if you're that mean, I might.
Okay, no, I'm
He
sorry.
says you best
I'm
believe
sorry.
two
I'm
different
sorry.
scales.
You can't compare
Two
being a
different
doctor
scales.
to working
Yeah.
at Burger King.
Bro, he's
Or-
literally saying they're wearing his patients thin.
But I didn't say, hey, I'm gonna
Okay, and he's new.
Also not a
Bro,
doctor.
he's new. Like, there's motherfuckers that have been doing his job for 20 years where it's like, ooh, today's a day. I'm gonna just become a Black Widow where they just like,
Nope,
they
not
start
how it
killing the
works.
moms
No,
to take the
don't.
babies.
That's
Don't
not
do
how
it.
it works.
Yo, this isn't fucking Paramount.
That's
What are you
not
talking
how
about?
it works.
That's like a very...
Grey's Anatomy. Calm down.
Derek, don't twist the story like that. That's not
Yo,
how
you
it
did
works.
good, right?
you don't... Bro, there's literally... There's people like in the medical industry that do that shit all the time.
How you gonna tell him what do you mean, and he's the one telling us?
It's his story.
Well, you can't deny that. Like, some people are in the
That's
medical...
not what we're talking
Right.
about.
Like,
We're talking about how he would have done
well, he
it.
just said
Derek,
don't twist the
you
story.
ruined another
I'm
story.
telling you from my perspective and experience. I'm not telling you
Oh,
from other
my
people's
God.
perspective.
Well, that's my
and
argument.
experience.
That's my
So
argument.
what are you arguing
What is-
for?
Well, this guy Donovan...
You're pulling a me right
Big
now.
D over here.
Big D, just Big D.
What did I do?
Exactly. Just threw it on
I
you.
just got astray.
What do you say fuck me
Don't
for?
throw a rock and hide your hand, Donovan.
You're the one who's getting the needle hard.
Yeah, that's him. He's the nurse.
Bro, I'm literally saying they should treat you nice. Fuck you.
But that's not always the case. But anyway, let's just move
All right,
past
so
from
fuck
that.
the crackhead
So,
guy.
Yeah,
Beat me to him.
let's get rid of the negatives
on
and
his
go
head.
focus on the positive real quick. So the positive about my week, this kid I splinted a few weeks back, I ended up encountering him Sunday at an ice cream shop, and I know his dad because...
Nick's Dairy Cream.
No, it was actually Kraft Cones over there
Okay.
in Union, right across
Sorry.
the street from Angelo's. But anyways,
A kid
I
at
knew
an
his
ice
dad.
cream
Doxed
shop.
him.
What the fuck is going on right here?
A splinted kid at an ice
I
cream
split
shop
it.
on
Okay.
Sunday.
No,
All right,
no.
let him say it. Let him say it. All right, so you encountered him?
yes, I knew his dad from middle school. He was like a substitute teacher. So that's who he was like. I
Shout
was
out
like,
Pops.
hey, like, what's up? And then he was like, hey, like, he grabbed his son. He
You
was like,
saved my
remember
life.
him? He's like, he split, and this arm was like deformed. Like, he had to go to. He was 8 years old, had to go to
motherfucker got
children's.
You're breaking HIPAA right now, fam.
No,
No,
because
he's
I'm
not.
not
He's not
saying
saying
any
anybody's
names or
name.
like anything. I'm just saying an experience.
Did he look like the guy in Scary Movie?
No, he didn't. His arm was just like you can see a noticeable deformity. So he had to go to children's, get a cast. I saw him
bad.
on Sunday. I ended up running into him. He was like, "Remember this guy?" He was like, "Yeah." I signed his cast. I was like,
Damn.
put a
you
little
signed the
smile
cast
on
you
my
put
face.
him?
Kind of made me want to cry a little bit because those are the good parts. You are like, wow. On top of that, there was like
You're a hero.
four babies born today. I was like, damn, is this the day babies are going to be born? I'm like, shit.
In the emergency.
All right, dude, you got 5 more. You got like 30 more
That's
seconds
it.
on this story.
That's the whole fucking thing right there. That's my week.
That's
Derek,
fire, bro.
You want to know about my week? I got it off my chest.
Guys, I gotta
wanna
say.
know why
we're
why
good.
the crackhead was in the emergency room. That's what I want to know.
See, and that's the thing I was gonna ask. You know, the crackhead stories, a lot more interesting.
I just say why were they there? Was it serious or was it not serious?
The Pookie was too hot.
Damn, you're really getting into this, huh?
Burned his pants.
I can't say if it's serious or not serious because I will never know.
Also, they never.
Oh, we
you
never
didn't-
got to that.
Okay.
I hate
Okay.
I
Never
hate
got that
PC,
far.
Xander.
All right, well, cool.
Okay,
Moving
Derek.
on.
Eli, that was
He's shooting lava through his eyes right now, bro. Eli, what about your
damn
week, bro? How many bitches did you steal this week?
All right. All right.
We gotta know this.
What is the numbers at?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we at right now?
0.
No!
I've retired.
Not 0.
Aren't you in like 11 committed relationships?
That's what we
right now?
thought 3 weeks ago, bro.
Built off of trauma.
Retired.
You gotta have at least one.
Damn, he threw down his cape, bro. This is
took it
crazy.
off.
Oh, my bad.
I've just been hanging out with my daughter.
Hit the
You
mic.
know,
Okay.
daddy
Okay,
duties.
brother.
Oh, this was up.
Okay.
Daddy duties. Just
Daddy
hanging
duties.
out, go to the park, taking her on little trips. You know.
Dropper.
On her head.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
All
kidding.
right.
I'm just kidding.
How's your new
How old is she?
relationship?
1?
No, I don't want to talk about this kid, bro. How's your new
Yeah.
relationship?
All right. All right. Yeah. All right.
Good. Everything's going good.
With your new bitch?
You got another one?
Y'all are. Just,
What happened?
I can't stand you. Yes, everything's going good.
That's what's up.
Very
That's
good.
I
Very
He
good.
sped past that. My boy, she beating on that nigga. That was, why you speed past? Everything's going good.
We're going great.
There was a certain
quick.
speed on it.
fine.
man.
No, we,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, no.
everything's been going good. You know, go out for our drinks. We go do karaoke, fuck it up,
He's busting nuts and
left and right.
yeah.
Just out here.
What kind
Watch
of
out.
What kind of trips do you guys go on?
You
Lucas
know,
at the
little
bar.
dates.
This is
Just
good.
I don't know, picnics.
Sushi.
Not yet.
Ooh.
Soon.
I got the wheels turning for him.
Miyakis.
Picnics. The drive-in. You know, little shopping
Oh, I
dates. We
haven't
go.
been to the drive-in forever.
Were you talking about your daughter? Or Or his girl?
His girl.
So lost.
His girl, bro.
All right, we're done. All right.
I'm trying to get the comments.
He had a
pulled up.
boring
My
week.
bad.
Just, yeah, it was a slight week. Just a
Give us,
normal week.
give us a fit check, bro. You got
Yeah,
the
give us a fit
cutoff.
check.
You got the
gotta-
cutoff shits.
Shit.
All right, yeah, the best dress. All right, we got the babesters on the feet.
I'll put the camera on you.
These used to be some cargo pants. I cut them.
He made hoochie daddies.
Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Fuck it,
Hoochie
fuck
daddies.
it.
Love it.
Little timepiece, aura ring, chrome hearts,
Oh my
Versace
God.
on the
It's
belt,
a fit check, bro. You got the
Give us a
cutoff.
fit Damn.
little blackwork tee.
Ooh.
Simple.
Ooh.
Simple. Nothing crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now Derek's turn.
They said,
all
yo,
right.
the comments said, why is Deryk dressed like a strip club owner?
Exact comment of the night, bro. You do
Oh,
look like a strip
God.
club owner. That is fucking. Show him the chain, bro. Show him the fucking.
Oh, you got the
Yeah.
chain on too?
Yeah, he got that. He got that.
Why he got that shit tucked though?
You both do. You
Hey,
both
you
look
always
like
gotta
your
tuck
partners.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Why you
Donovan?
got it tucked?
Yeah, he definitely has some
both-
shares. Yeah.
You both look like you could own a club together.
Yeah.
As far as my partner, my business partner, for real.
For
Nah, he's the DJ. He's the DJ at the bucket.
yeah.
Doing
Nah,
backflips up on stage.
He's the stud dancer that he's like the house mom,
Ooh,
About house
the
dad.
house mom. Yeah, yeah.
House mom is crazy.
stud dancer.
That's crazy.
Right.
That was crazy.
Good
But
shit.
my week, even though nobody asked. So this was the first month. Well, so like YouTube breaks it down in like 28-day increments. This was the first month that we didn't get 5K subs, and I was like, dang.
We fell off.
Oh yeah, did we fall off? Are we?
Fuck.
Are we? Should I just
Are
kill
we
myself?
in decline?
Exactly.
Damn, bro.
We gotta wrap up shop. This is
This is it. This
Yeah.
is
it's
it.
over, bro.
This is the end.
We're selling all this shit.
Yep. This is the discount sale for Street Jam. If you guys want any mics,
Any memorabilia.
But in all reality, my week was chill. The city shut down my bingos I was doing, so I was supposed to do a bingo
what?
last weekend.
They shut it down?
Yeah, the city
Yeah, they
said
shut it
the city said if you
down.
guys do another bingo, we're coming for that ass.
Why?
What the fuck?
And
That's
Crazy.
Why?
why I fucking hate this
You
town,
can't
bro.
play
Crazy
bingo in
work.
this bitch?
It's
Illegal gambling.
right?
Even though we were giving away weed.
Crazy work.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
Not
kind
even
of illegal.
Not even loose weed.
I'm confused. Isn't there a bingo hall over there on what's it called? On
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, that
but
sounded like shit.
That's different though. So like
Yeah.
to get a bingo license, you have to be a non-profit and you have to be in the state for like 1 year or some shit like that. So obviously like they have their shit figured out because they don't sell alcohol there either at the bingo hall.
Right.
And
That's
we were doing it
cool.
at a restaurant
They probably can't.
type shit. Exactly.
They probably made it so they
You
can't.
can't gamble and sell alcohol
Pueblo's
in the
the
city
fucking
limits.
worst.
Well, I mean, yeah, to play bingo or whatever.
Yeah.
so then why can't
Haters,
you buy
bro.
lottery tickets?
What's different?
That's a different type of. That's not gambling technically.
Well, how did it
What?
involve?
No,
Well,
it's still
it-
gambling.
It is, but it's a different.
It's probably under a different classification.
Yeah, the state's profiting off of it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. If we were cutting off some for the state, I'm sure
Yeah,
everything would be
tell
chill.
them give them 500 a night and they'll chill out.
You can't have
That's
a strip club in Pueblo. You can't have bingo.
Not yet.
What the fuck?
No bingo.
No
Like
bingo.
we're gonna
No
take
strippers?
we're gonna outlaw bingo. Like
That's actually really
bingo?
insane. Think
That's
about
ins-
niggas can't play bingo now without going through the state.
No.
What the fuck?
The ladies 70 and up would riot. Like you would see like all these older ladies.
Uproars.
Yeah, no. Like
For what?
my
I want to have bingo with my grandma.
my exactly my
Imagine
aunt
getting swatted
my
while you're
Aunt
playing
Terry,
bingo.
Your
Yeah.
Aunt
My
Terry's gonna
Aunt
freak
Terry, she would riot. I can guarantee. I can guarantee.
Aunt Terry, we ain't letting it happen.
Yeah.
Like
That's
she's
just
going
crazy.
off.
That really is insane, though, bro. You can't have a bingo.
Fucking
game.
Pueblo, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was gay as fuck. But so we did a rock painting. It was horrible.
What the fuck?
Rock painting?
Yo, just take the L, bro. Why
Yeah.
you choose to take 2 L's?
My nigga said, rock
You
painting.
chose to
you
take
stay-
2 L's?
You stayed?
Just take the L.
I had to do the
Rock
I had
painting,
already
rock.
rented the venue for that day, so we did rock painting.
we
My
rock
nigga
painted.
said,
It was
rock
fucking.
painting.
It was horrible.
Do they have to bring their own rock?
I supplied the rock.
No. Did they
No,
make you? Did they make you supply the rock?
Well,
How'd you
they
get
didn't,
these
they
rocks?
didn't make me. I just found them on the side of the road.
Oh, okay.
That's even worse.
you
Deryk's
did it.
walking on the side of the road picking up rocks.
Yeah.
People riding by in the car like, what the fuck is this guy?
Hey, yo.
Luckily, he wasn't wearing that while he was doing it.
No, they wouldn't have seen him. He would have been invisible.
Bro, imagine
Rolling rocks.
imagine going to a rock painting and you have to get your rock from this fucking asshole. God, dude.
Just him pulling on the side of the road getting rocks is crazy.
He ain't wash any of the rocks. There's dirt and shit.
Oh, hell no.
Give me credit, Eli. I washed him. I painted him. I painted him white.
He's lucky it just rained too.
All white?
All white.
So what do you
Whoa,
mean
dude.
that it was bad? Like what?
It's just
Nobody showed up?
The bingos, yeah, the bingos. Well, people showed up. The bingos are like really successful.
They showed up expecting to play.
The rock painting was not successful.
They're like, what the fuck?
Like, the homie just hand me a rock for $20.
Facts.
Like, damn.
Was that at least like a contest or something?
Yeah, it's a rock painting contest.
All right.
Okay, and I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about that. All right.
Notice he never advertised it when
I'd
he
be
had
kind
to do
of
it.
pissed too, though. Honestly, if I walk in there and hand you $20 and you hand me a white rock, I'm like, what the fuck?
Could have been
Use your imagination.
Whoa.
Deryk just turned into a crystal girl like within an hour.
yeah, City of Pueblo. If you're watching this,
Y'all trash.
when
Shut up,
I
you're trying to run
become
for
mayor,
mayor.
when I become mayor, shit's changing around here. We're getting a strip club / bingo joint.
It's a good mix.
Bingo
what
in the
I need.
front, strip club in the back.
I
Guess
don't know
what
about
I
that,
need?
nigga. The stripper's gonna be what, 70 plus?
Facts.
That's crazy. No,
Bro, you're
We'll
gonna
have a MILF night,
you're gonna get a gummy bummy,
fuck.
a GILF night.
What?
a gummy bummy.
Hold on, what the fuck is
All
that?
right, let's move on.
No,
Who else is weak?
no.
Seabass.
Hey.
Let him know about your week, dude.
Nothing much other than putting all my shit in my new house. That's about it.
Damn,
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
we're
flexed,
we're no
bro.
longer roomies. Guys, put broken
Sad.
hearts in the chat. Broken hearts in the chat. We're no longer roomies.
Damn.
I'll miss this guy. I was like sleeping where his bed was. Like,
It's like, where is he?
On the ground?
yeah.
On the ground?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just where my bed used to be.
Niggas
Just like.
cuddled up.
Beat.
Sleeping on the floors of the Bussy Ranch.
Hey, yo, the pussy sleeping on the floor. In the
It doesn't.
ranch.
Just because he moved out, don't mean it's not called the Bussy Ranch.
Hey, yo, damn, that's still a bussy ranch.
That's
We've
still
just
the Bussy Ranch,
expanded.
bro.
Sleeping on the
apparently.
floor of the
Expanded.
bussy ranch, bro, is crazy.
That's where all the fucking cum stains are,
I
bro.
would say all the fluids is just on the ground.
No.
Seabass
Shout out
has his,
Safari.
yeah, for real.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because the story you told us before.
That shit was
Yeah.
Yeah,
I made that into
someone
a
else
clip.
did something
What,
before
he
me.
came here. He nutted on the
the
ground.
rags, bro.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
You had to pick up his rags, dude.
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
He deleted it from his mind.
Because
Yeah,
he still hurts about him not showing
I
up.
was just about to say, it's
Should
a
we
pain.
roll the clip? I mean,
What do you mean pick up his rags?
It's a pain thing.
we'll
You
show you
said
the
he
clip
left
later,
his
buddy.
nut-
We'll
he
show
said
you
he
the
left
clip.
his nut rag.
Yeah, he
Well,
left his
remember?
nut rag here, and you were just.
Oh yeah, when
He was hot about it.
How do you forget about you? We had to specifically say nut rag.
Well,
Yeah.
lots of
For it to click.
lots of guys
He
leave nut
definitely-
rags here.
What?
Lots of guys leave nut rags here.
Whoa.
Like probably like
How many? Let's count.
probably like
How
y'all
many?
later.
Please tell
like
us.
what's like 12 times 12?
He's all. How many hands do I have?
Yeah. When was the last freak off?
The freak off is crazy.
March.
March.
Do not implicate us in any of that.
Hearts
You're
for
never
him.
now.
Hearts for Seabass because he got out.
Oh my
You're
God,
never
thanks,
beating
guys.
allegations. Bro.
Yeah, let's. You know what? Let's go back to his week. All right. So you're in the new house.
Yeah.
You're in the bus compound. How is it?
This compound is crazy.
The bus compound.
This is just the ranch. This is a
Separate
He
facility.
made it up. He
Yeah.
went up to
We
the
All
expanded.
of us
It's great.
Upgrade.
this is a separate
We're gonna put in a pool. No.
The bussy compound's getting a pool.
Maybe at least a hot tub, but yeah.
Ooh,
all-
bro.
hot tub.
It's all baby oil.
I'll be in the pussy hot tub.
Have you
We'll see.
christened it yet?
The splash and
Oh
splash.
no.
The splash.
Unfortunately, no.
What, we
I
give
haven't
him a
christened
water
it.
park theme and everything.
I don't believe you.
Nah, so.
I mean, in what context? In like, Nana or like?
All right, hold on. To bring it back to home, you got the bed set up at the house. What are we
Yes.
doing? We gonna barbecue? What's good? Housewarming
Yeah, we have
party?
a housewarming party.
Here in a couple weeks, yeah. Definitely.
Ooh,
I
it's
just
gonna
have,
be lit.
I just have to get my sister in and then get everything settled because I still need to get like kitchen and like house essentials because I have enough to like furnish a small apartment but not a whole
Oh,
house.
yeah, I feel you.
So
Yo, I got more. I got pans and shit
His
for you
house
if
is
you
looking
want.
like a divorced single dad, bro.
Yeah,
With
straight
one
up.
chair, one picture, No TV.
Oh no, I have a TV. That shit got ordered pronto. Honestly, I just got a new TV.
I don't want to stay at Dad's house. type at head at.
Don't want to stay at Uncle's house. I ain't got no kids. What are you talking about?
Not yet.
No. I mean,
Gay dad.
oh,
Could
Man.
be.
That'd be lit.
I'm not opposed to it, honestly, to have a kid, but like, anyway, that's besides the point.
Who's with that?
Would you go through the adoption route or artificial insemination?
Ooh.
I would try to do the artificial insemination first, but
Ooh. We getting AI with it.
Yeah. Put
that's
it
like
smart.
a lot of money.
He's
No,
like,
it is a
build
lot
the
of
baby.
money, but
I
I've
got
seen
a good question.
I seen
Put
a
it in
lot
a
of,
stud.
I like the
or even
thing.
surrogates.
Would you beat some cheeks to have a baby?
But think about it. Think about it.
No,
We
that's
can
what
get in there.
A woman. She says, "I will have your baby, and I'll give you this baby, and I'll leave your life." But you
I
gotta
feel like-
fuck
But
me. You gotta fuck me. What's up?
Tell her not to shave for a few
I could
weeks.
do
He's
it.
good.
You could you?
I can
Would
do it,
you?
yeah.
I don't.
Would you rather do that or pay the money?
I mean, obviously, I'd go the cheaper route. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not,
You guys clap them cheeks, my boy. So we just gotta
Yeah,
get
it's
in.
the cheaper route.
Hey, I'm
yeah,
saying.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not.
He could have been like, "Fuck no, I'm paying the money." You know what I'm saying?
That's pimp shit.
Bro, I know a hood bitch looks like a guy who'll do it.
That's
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know
we
if I
gotta
need that
find him a
route.
stud.
I never
was
said I
just about
needed
to
that
say-
route, man.
Oh, you want a
Bro,
sexy one?
what if we found you a nice stud, bro?
Oh, you want
Again, I say that's not. It
big
doesn't
stud.
translate the other way.
A
All
stud
right.
is crazy, bro.
Pull up T Grizz. Type in T Grizz.
I know who T Grizz is.
Could
I've
have been
seen.
love.
I've seen who T Grizz is.
Pull up T Grizz. Could have
Don't
been
do my
love.
man's like that.
What?
We're not gonna get you a stud,
Just
bro.
pick
No.
one.
Anyway,
His dick could not penetrate T Grizz's impenetrable
I was just,
cheeks.
yeah, facts.
T Grizz would never let this happen.
YouTuber.
Yeah,
No.
just type in
Just
T
type it in.
Grizz, and then could have been love,
Right there.
and then go to images. He typed in could have. I hate him so much.
He's fine. He's
Loved.
And then images.
fine.
Yeah, give me that white one, second row, white background,
Give me that
second
white
row,
one.
All the way in the
all the way. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What we get you? Come on. What if she offered you, and now your kid has to be
She
half
wouldn't
black?
offer. She would make you.
Oh, Seabass don't want a half black
Not
baby.
happening.
Nigga
That's
said
racism.
call Young
Wow,
and
you racist, bro.
Young and May.
May. In the comment, bro said call
She's
Young
not
and
my
May.
type.
That's crazy.
All right.
not my
Type
type.
in Himothy.
So who's your type then?
No.
Type
I don't
type
know.
in Himothy. Could have been love.
He don't know. Him
I don't know.
Bro,
Oh yeah. Well,
give
I
give
don't
give
know.
Seabass a white saucy Santana, motherfucker gonna be in heaven.
Oh, man.
Have you seen that white Drewski skit?
yeah.
Yo, that's his type right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, he's got Himothy, and then we're gonna have him type in White Drewski.
White.
It was
Who's
supposed to-
Timothy?
Just
was
why
another
are you
stud.
backing up? Don't back it up. Okay.
She was another stud from the show.
Could have been
Oh,
love.
okay.
Could have been love.
Yeah, they're all studs, bro.
Oh, okay.
And then enter.
Honestly, I don't even want to see you have sex with a girl, bro. Like that's
Oh,
like
God.
that's like fucking
The top row,
Don't
second to the
even
right.
finish that.
that's
sentence,
disgusting, bro.
Your other right.
Other right.
Yeah, but I didn't want to see you have sex with
The
it.
next one.
Just strictly guys.
Right there. Right there.
Oh no, I can already see it from here now.
Who spelled eliminated?
She looks like Eli.
Yeah, there's no way.
Fuck.
A little bit.
Does she have hair?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Or is
She
it like
no, it's
cut
shit.
like
It's
a guy?
buzzed. It's buzzed.
No.
Yeah.
Who
Not
spelled
happening.
it?
Oh,
Who
no.
spelled
Oh,
It's
eliminated?
not happening.
Bro, that was you,
They,
bro.
they have to have hair.
Who? What stud do you think he would bang on? Could have been love. Troy.
Bro, you're deep in the show.
I was deep, dude. Yo,
by
good
name,
show. Yo, season 2 is gonna pop.
It was 10 episodes long.
It was.
It was a good show. I fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was. I don't
It was
want
pretty funny.
I don't want to see Seabass fuck any women. Because
All right, type in
that-
White Drewski.
That's how.
White
That's how
Drewski.
much I love my gay friend.
I'm saying if it's like a last like
Well, we
conservative
last
option,
ditch effort. If he
but
has
like
to.
If you
if
have
I
to
have
bust
the
a nut-
cash to blow, I'll blow the cash just to do the.
Blowing cash and nuts.
Yeah.
Third pick.
If I have the cash, I'll.
All right, that guy right there.
Bro, that's his type right there.
That's his type.
That's
literally.
Valley Gang Cushington.
Who's that?
That's Drewski, but white.
White.
That's White Drew.
That's White Drew. You didn't see the skit?
I
It's a
don't-
good skit.
No.
Good skit.
No,
Beard is
yeah.
weird.
It is a great
Yeah,
I don't like
it's a
that.
great.
It's a
It's
great
beautiful. It's genius.
It's genius.
There are certain guys that shouldn't have beards, and I don't know why they still have beards. Like I really
Like
don't.
Drewski?
Just
No,
in
he pulls it off. Some other white dudes don't.
See,
Mm.
that's his type. Anyway, let's get off his cheeks.
Whoa.
I thought he was gonna go for
no Diddy.
Yeah.
Is that
No
Did
Diddy.
you talk about your week?
No.
How's your week going, bro?
Good week. Got off the phone with CSU Pueblo. Their go-to DJ for sure now. Like I'm gonna be doing like their homecomings and all their fucking cool shit there.
My
So,
guy,
gonna
congrats,
be doing
bro.
some shit there, bro. I'm like their official DJ shit.
You gotta be
so.
like, this is my roadie Deryk. He just chills, kind of.
Yeah, he's the hype man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be lit at CCP. I pretty much got the green light on doing pop-ups and shit. I just need to get their master calendar and see what would work with them, see what they're gonna give me, and then go from there.
That's cool.
Other than that, selling tickets to Webby and friends. I'm opening up for Chris Webby, Greaves, Ritz, Jaron Benton, Annoyed, all those fucking dope ass artists.
Boom.
go.
Hit me up for
Your
tickets.
So if you're
Get
white,
them. $38. Get them now too, because all of the ones that I have physically are claimed right now. But I'll sell you them shits. Just hit me the fuck up.
Yeah, facts.
Like buy your tickets now, because like they're gonna move, and I don't know how many $38 tickets they're gonna give me. So if you want a $38 ticket, hit me the fuck up right away, because these shits is moving.
They're going fast.
They're going very fast.
You said you were opening for Rich the Kid.
So that's another thing.
That's
So being involved with CSU Pueblo and being the DJ and shit, I asked for an hour set on PackFest, and they granted that shit. So I now have an hour set for PackFest. And
An
it's
hour?
An hour, bro.
Hey,
and it's
yo.
me and Rich the Kid.
That's fire.
Rick and
That's-
Rich, bro.
That's so fire.
So I think
Are.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like fucking sit down with Deryk, and we're gonna make like a dope, like I want like a comic book cover of like Rick and Rich save the world type shit. Like it'll be sick, bro.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
dope-ass
fucking lit as
concept,
fuck.
man.
Like we'll fucking sit
That's
down and
gonna
do
be
it, talk about it or
They
something.
got Rick really
Make you
moving
the
out
Green
there.
Lantern.
Rich the Kid,
Make him
bro.
like Superman.
And it was cool because last time we were able to like set up their green room all sick, and we had like Super Smash Bros and like Mario Kart and shit. So we're gonna get to do that again, and fucking I'm gonna literally be like, see, it's better because it's only me and him right now. So like, that's the only ones in the green room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be like, walk up and be like, yo,
Security, you need security.
we got fucking yeah, we might need security.
Hey, Rich the Kid's gonna walk.
I just
in.
get jumped by Rich the Kid. He's like shorter than me. I'm like, fuck.
Nah,
I
he
can see
ran
that.
from Lil Uzi Vert, bro. Don't.
Bro, I'd run from Little Uzi Vert too, bro. He's what is
For
it?
you?
He's
Yeah.
5'4", but when he stands on his money, he's 6'4".
I mean, you running from Uzi Vert and Rich the Kid running from Uzi Vert is two different things. Like,
Bro, you're not.
What if I
yeah,
run from both of
I'm
them?
not running from neither, but also I'm not a coward, Deryk. So
No, you're not running at all.
don't go there. Not at all.
I hate this man.
Same.
All right,
Still a
pull Himothy off the screen, please. I would like to request Himothy off the screen, please.
Yeah.
Streamlabs.
That was a no.
Yeah, you there
It's
you
up,
go,
it's
and
up.
then boom, you got
That's
him.
what's up, though, man. That Rich the Kid set's gonna be really dope. That's a cool artist for us to bring to Pueblo. No,
Yeah,
I say
dude.
us like we did anything.
I know, right? I was surprised she hit me with it, and it was funny because the way I'm talking to like the dean of students, she's like, "Do you know this Rich the Kid?" I'm like, "Yes."
She's like,
Yes.
"You
I just
using
start
your
singing
government?
Plug Walk.
Richard
Plug
the Children.
Walk. Yeah.
Richard
Do you
the
know this
Children?
Richard the Children, sir? She's like, I've never heard of him, but she's like, our budget got cut again, and so we can only get one artist, and it'll be you and him. I'm like, sick.
That's fire.
Say less.
I'm gonna try and like fucking like my homie type shit, get New Wave on it or something. That'd be cool.
That would be dope.
Like if we have like if they have the time, I'd fucking get Santi because Santi would do it for free. I knew New Wave would be down as fuck to perform on that shit for free. Like
Nah,
they
don't put New Wave on it, bro.
it'd be lit though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I would like to. I'm gonna once they give me the master calendar, I'm gonna be like, yo, I have friends that like if you guys need more performers that are down to
Put
you know
me
what I
on
mean?
it. Put us on it.
What
Me
are
and
you
Eli-
gonna fucking
me and
do?
Eli together.
What are you gonna do?
He could be
Not
like-
in these
he
fucking
could be
bell
like,
bottoms.
Dropping a project.
I be dressing.
He's gonna say, damn.
Like,
Make
dang.
the clothes. Nah, honestly,
That's all he
Deryk already made his Packfest debut fucking last year. I'm not gonna lie.
It's true. It was pretty lit. It was pretty
Shit,
lit.
he made a nice fucking debut,
I
bro.
was like,
that was
we're
a
gonna
lit.
stop the show.
Yeah, bro. We it was cool. I included like a show stop in like my shit. And like it was basically like a build up. It was a dubstep build up, and then it flipped to like the cops being called, and he was the guy to run on stage with the clipboard
It was sick.
and like act it out.
It was a
It
good
was
time.
fucking dope.
Good time. I love
That was
shutting
a good-
down.
that was a
love
good ass
shutting down
time.
parties.
That shit was a good time.
Shit.
But a lot of shit happening. Hit me up for tickets, yo. New single dropping June 13th. Too Much For Me. Friday the 13th. I didn't even notice it was Friday the 13th. That's fire. Also performing that night for the America the Beautiful concert. Gonna be hooking the homies up with some tickets, so we're gonna be there. Hopefully, we'll see what's up.
What is
We're gonna
that?
see what's up. It's like a little music festival. I'm DJing some dubstep there.
Shall we squeak in some topics, my boys?
But hit me up for tickets for all my shit for real.
I'm not gonna ask the guests this week.
I thought I did. Donovan, I apologize. The mushroom chocolate bars, bro. They, you know.
One up
Blame
How,
on the
chocolate.
how
chocolate
was your week,
bars.
Donovan?
One up chocolate.
It was good. No worries. I appreciate you guys. I'm loving it. You guys are awesome to hang out with.
Thank you, bro.
It sounds like you have a gun in your head, bro.
You guys are awesome.
What the fuck?
I'm enjoying
Well, you
being
guys
here.
poisoned me, so
Great time. Great time.
yeah.
We didn't
No.
get him.
But this week has been really good for me. I've been doing a lot of stuff for my own podcast. You know, just working on new episodes. You know, we just like to talk about the culture and what's new, and so it feels like a lot of the same things that you guys like to talk about.
Fuck yeah,
So,
dude.
What's it called?
It's called the Mac and Don Show, and
Subscribe, y'all. For
I'm
real.
Don. Yeah,
Click in.
yeah, and I appreciate you guys having me on because it's really cool to be here.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, this week I've just been working on like editing and working on getting a job. To be completely honest with
Oh
you,
hell no.
Hire him.
Uh,
You guys need a big D in your workplace.
There it is.
I've been showing up
Right
to
here.
places with my resume. Like it's like that.
It's like that.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yo, we gotta give him.
First
yeah.
off, don't wear that Cheech and Chong shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
You don't like
wearing
Cheech
that
and
shirt-
Chong?
I mean, I like them. I wouldn't employ someone that came into my fucking establishment with that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Gotcha. Giving you tips.
Well, listen, if you went to Chiba Hut with that shirt on, they would hire you.
They'd
Yeah,
be like, yo,
immediately.
this our guy.
It depends on
Big
who it
D?
is, right?
Yeah, go to a smoke shop. Ow.
Exactly. At a smoke shop,
I can see it.
Chiba Hut,
Spencer's.
Spencer's. Maybe not Spencer's. Yeah.
find your
That's
own
down bad. That's down bad. That's
Real
like
low.
that's like $15 an hour.
I know Goodwill and Pueblo's hiring because I go there way too much.
Yeah, see?
You know what? They would hire me.
They would hire you, bro.
You want to
Yeah.
I was like, should I work here? Yeah.
They employ
These niggas is wild.
they actually employ people who are
homeless.
like homeless or underprivileged to work for them for like 3 cents an hour. It's like slavery, but
Yeah. You're like, guys, like, I'm homeless.
yeah.
Like-
Slavery.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I just got a job. I'm homeless.
And they pay him for like 3 cents an hour. It's like,
That's fire.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Good. At least, at least they're doing more than just bothering Xander at his job. The homeless.
Exactly. That's true though. That's true though. I mean, you would have a stress-free life if
they all
they
worked
all
at
just
Goodwill.
worked at Goodwill
Yeah.
and they sorted the jeans that he just
That I
pulled.
just boom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
$6.
No, but if they all got jobs at Goodwill, then
$6.
then they would all be taking the jeans. So this guy wouldn't
no,
even have any jeans.
they don't
I'd
have
be
a
pissed.
they don't have the eye that this guy has.
right? The fashion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fashion.
I wear contacts.
They don't care about fashion.
What? Allegations of being mean to homeless people?
Bro, just being dickheads all around and not giving a fuck about the community. We're never beating allegations. Dog.
We are never being the allegations.
Xander, why am I looking at myself on
Xander, what the fuck, Xander? Alright, Ariana, we need Ariana back, bro. This is not working.
Wait, hold up. Xander, this is what you gotta do. Click the eye right there and leave it right there. Leave it right there. I know, just leave it. No, go back to Streamlabs. Go back to Streamlabs.
Oh no.
Leave it right there. You're doing a good job.
Ariana.
You want to see the comments too, right?
We need
Not right now.
Ariana back. My phone. I got him on my phone.
Yeah, we're fine. The comments will just.
We're all good.
We'll go look at them.
What up, Lee?
Anyway, let's get into some topics, boys. This is why we're here. This is what we do every
And
week.
Byron got the comments too. He'll keep the eye.
Is there any more Twisteds?
No,
No.
we drank them all. There's beers though. So let's talk about our founding father, one of
Fuck the box.
the last one to get added to Mount Rushmore, Donald J. Trump.
What?
That was
Whoa.
weird.
He just said-
Hey, whoa.
That was
Your
weird.
introduction.
That's crazy. Whoa,
I fucking
hey.
hate this guy, bro. He's fighting Elon right now. You can't even do that anymore.
That's strike 2.
He just said that him and Elon Musk, America's sugar daddy, are broken up. They're done for. And have you guys seen Have you guys seen
Don Lon is over.
the follow through? What's going on with this beef?
Don is
Elon
Yeah,
Musk
Don
has
Lon is
said.
done.
Elon Musk has said that Donald J. Trump
All the way
was
to the right.
on the Epstein files, and that he is the reason that those shits haven't came out. Kind of solidifying what we already thought. Yeah, duh.
Yeah, duh.
Of course.
We all knew that shit.
We all knew that.
And it's not just him. There's
Like,
so many other
Elon's
politicians.
So
on that
many.
shit too.
You think Elon's on that
I don't
shit?
think so.
That doesn't
honestly.
make any
I don't
sense.
It was
think he was
past his
famous.
time,
He
bro. It was
wasn't
past his
He's
time.
been rich. It doesn't matter about being famous.
He hasn't.
Nah, but he
hasn't
wasn't.
been rich.
He honestly like all of this shit kind of came recently
Facts.
That dude died
because
like
of
4 years
SpaceX.
ago.
No, but because of SpaceX and Tesla, like those were like
And
late
how long
come-ups.
has Tesla been out?
Like
For,
fucking not that long.
for
Like,
at least
2012,
4
right?
15 years, right?
Oh, I thought it was 2012.
No, bro. He like 2012. Yeah,
Elon,
it's
yeah,
not
Elon
that long.
Musk.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have.
It's like 14 years,
He's on the
right?
list.
If we're giving him the benefit of the doubt, like
He's on the list.
in the '90s, I don't think Elon Musk was quite there culturally
He's like-
or
he's-
monetarily.
He's pissed he's not on the list. He's like, fucking what's
So-
I didn't make that. I didn't make the cut. I missed it.
okay,
This
so
is
this,
what Elon said.
the exact quote Elon tweeted today.
Read it
was-
off for us, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, right. Time to drop the really big bomb. At real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. And then he says, "Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out."
Mm.
No, fuck Elon, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, if you knew this, why did you
Yeah,
willingly
exactly.
work with a pedophile? Also,
Money, money, bro, because he needed his EV bill to fucking.
So then,
Duh.
that
The fuck?
goes back to Elon being on the list too.
Yeah, he's on the
I
list
don't
too.
think he's on
Yeah,
that.
All right, guys, we gotta stop with this fucking. You're
Money.
just fucking creating
Money.
shit
I
right
was about to say,
now.
I don't think
You're
he's
just
on
creating rumors.
What?
I just don't think Elon's on the list. Like
I think he
wasn't-
missed.
I
It
don't
was
think-
out of
Yeah,
his time.
was
That's
out
what I
of
was
his
just about to
time.
say. Maybe
If it was happening
a list
now-
in 2012,
If it was now,
definitely-
ooh, he's fucked.
He'd
yeah.
probably been to a Diddy party or two. Like that's more
Ooh.
likely.
yeah,
Ooh,
100
more
definitely went to
likely.
a Diddy party.
Yes,
Diddy
he's definitely been to
party.
one of
But
those.
to know
That
Epstein,
Diddy
bro,
party.
that's like 70s, 80s.
I feel like that's a
90s, bro.
grandfathered in Diddy
2000s.
party.
They didn't stop doing that shit until he went to prison.
Okay, I agree with
That's
what
what
you're
I'm saying.
Yeah,
He may have
Good
been
point.
late on the list, but he's on the
Good
fucking
point.
list.
Good point.
I see what you're saying. Like,
He wasn't on the
list.
flight logs though, and like
He don't-
mostly
he don't
everybody
need
was
to
on the
be.
flight.
He
got his own
You got his private jet. I was just about-
Yeah, yo,
got a
taking
private jet.
taking
He's
your
a-
own PJ to the fucking.
Bro, he's like, you guys are molesting the same 12-year-old altogether. I have my own
Okay,
12-year-old.
I'll bring my own.
That's absolutely insane.
No.
He's
like a
you
whole
know what?
group.
We should switch topics. We can't be.
Yeah, what?
No, hold on,
Wait a minute.
I got one more. Elon's up. Is this my 8th surrogate?
We've never seen Epstein and Elon in the same room.
We're too
Never.
immature for these topics. We're too immature for these topics. All right.
You
All
gotta
right. So
think, Elon has multiple kids, right?
he has like
Yeah,
fucking
he has, like,
8.
That's like 12.
So MySpace and SpaceX, everything was
MySpace.
invented.
What the fuck do you mean MySpace?
Because he was
You
the
just relate
founder.
MySpace with
He was-
SpaceX?
So, all right,
He was not the founder of MySpace.
He was relevant back to his social media, I guess, takeover
MySpace?
He was
in
the
the early
co-founder.
2000s.
Bro, MySpace-
Let him speak. Let him speak.
All right. I'm sorry.
In the early,
It's just
what
the
was
MySpace
it? What
poll
did
is
he
crazy.
co-found? Was it
PayPal.
MySpace or
No,
PayPal?
PayPal.
That's what it was.
PayPal.
I don't know.
PayPal.
I was
It
thinking
was
MySpace. PayPal. So that was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's where he
he's
made his
been
bread.
relevant since then. I mean, he's became more relevant in the near future right now. So like 2019, maybe. When did Tesla come out? Like fucking 6 years ago?
2012-ish. 2012-ish.
So I mean, and he has his own plane as well. So yes, he may not be on the logs, but that doesn't mean he
Didn't go to the
probably-
island.
Wasn't there.
Did he not take part? I mean, we don't know for sure, but being a billionaire and having this kind of money, having your own plane, he does have multiple kids, probably with different
This
women.
is a retarded argument.
So I mean, long story short,
Why is
I
everybody
think
so willing to believe that Trump is on it off of his words, but nobody believes that Elon's on it? I don't understand it.
Well, like,
Do you hate Elon?
It's what we're arguing that Elon has made his fortune a little bit later than everybody else involved. Like Jeffrey Epstein was literally. Did you watch the documentary?
Yeah,
Well, that's not true because Elon's father was a emerald miner in South Africa.
Exactly.
Right, so
They've
he
been had
inherited
money.
all of his wealth.
Yeah, they've been
So
had
I didn't know
money.
that.
That's how he was able to
Whoa.
buy PayPal.
Exactly.
I didn't know all that,
this
so
is a-
I didn't know that.
He might have been
had
on
money.
there.
Emeralds?
We got to think.
In
it's
Africa.
the social
Is this
media.
Indiana Jones?
Africa's probably worse. Like I don't want to be a dick, but like
Well, he's South
it's
African.
easier to get lost in Africa than it is to get lost in America.
I mean, you'd have seen that with Oprah and those 100
That's
women
crazy.
that he built that school for that was missing.
What do you mean? How's that crazy? Like,
Have you ever been
No.
to Africa?
It's the truth though.
I mean,
like
they-
Oprah built a school
they
for
have,
like
like-
100 girls, and they all went missing.
Yeah,
Just click it, it'll fix
And
it
nobody
for you.
fucking found these 100
What
girls.
the fuck? Are you serious?
Bro, remember
That's
Coney?
this was
Remember
like in the 2000s.
I
Coney
didn't even hear
2012?
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coney
Oh,
2012
yeah,
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. Like, dude, he was getting child soldiers and just kind of rounding them up from each village and just being like,
AKs.
"You're with me now," and then they would just go take more child soldiers. Like,
Yeah.
you don't ever see that. You've never seen that in America.
No.
Right.
In 20
Well,
years.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean,
which
you
is
have a
why
point.
my argument, it's probably easier to get lost there and, just sucked into something bad.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true.
Definitely.
Especially like places like Somalia and shit.
Type shit.
That it's
It's
so
very
easy
yeah.
to get sucked into.
I mean,
fucking-
they're plagued by civil war,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, fuck.
There's wars everywhere.
It's because they don't have like any sort of like rule
Infrastructure and government
Yeah.
with
No.
like
don't
city
have-
There's
government.
nothing holding them together to make sure they don't fight or nothing.
Exactly.
They're just always fighting each other.
It's just pillaging for resources, basically.
It's infighting.
I don't know about that one.
It's
Well,
just
so-
a lot
some-
of infighting.
Well, sometimes it's like one side
mostly-
dominating the other for the resources.
Hold on,
right?
I got a good
It's
question.
Israel Palestine type shit. It's like, bro, like,
Well,
what-
yeah,
Yeah.
this is history. This
Facts.
is just history.
Who's lasting longer in Somalia, Xander or Deryk?
Xander.
In
Xander.
Somalia?
in Somalia,
In Somalia?
In Somalia.
Well, he's white.
Xander,
Yeah. I
Xander's
feel like
got
I'd
more
probably
meat
be-
on him.
Xander, bro.
He's got more meat on him.
But
He's
I'm
gonna
still
he-
white.
his
They're gonna
body.
You gonna plead your case?
His body is gonna like eat that
Derek
away
would be a
longer.
prostitute or
You know what I
Deryk,
mean?
yeah, Derek's getting prostituted for
I'd
sure.
imagine. Like, Xander's gonna
Derek's
like.
being a prostitute.
He's gonna get tied up somewhere.
What, Julius is gonna defend me. Julius is gonna defend
He's
me.
gonna be on the corner with a
No,
wig.
realistically, that's crazy.
I don't.
Realistically-
you lost as soon as you got off the plane. You're gonna get bit by a mosquito and fucking die from West Nile.
No.
That's crazy.
I will be honest.
He would lose his luggage too. He's all pissed. He's all fucking mad.
He gets stuck at the
Is
airport.
there any AC here? Where's there any AC?
Taking luggage to Somalia and expecting it to be there is crazy.
Yeah.
That is very true.
You just got the clothes on your back.
What, Xander? What?
I would probably not last very long. I'm a Caucasian white American.
I don't look at you. You're wearing a cord shirt.
But you're also very scrawny, so a mosquito would fucking.
I don't
kill
want to
you.
hear from
Scrawny
you.
is crazy.
I don't want to hear from you.
Scrawny.
Scrawny is wild.
I don't want to hear from you.
Scrawny is a
That's
strong
personal.
word.
That's a good.
That was
That's a good
personal.
Ever
bull.
since,
Fighting word.
ever since Xander came in here this
Said you got a bird
afternoon,
chest.
he's been mad at me, bro. I don't know what I did to you, Xander.
It's that fucking bird chest you got.
I
That's
didn't
what it
do
is.
anything. I didn't do anything to you.
Xander just went on one since he got inside. He's pissed.
This is great.
All right, so my argument and my question for the group is, where does this Elon and Trump shit go? Is it wise for
Nuclear
Trump?
war.
No.
No, it doesn't-
Nuclear.
it doesn't make sense.
We're all in America.
No one's
It doesn't make sense.
No one's backing Elon.
No,
that
they
much.
need each other, kind of.
Okay,
They're
so-
just gonna beef and be
Is
all
it a
dumb.
4D chess move? Is it just stirring the pot for controversy and
Probably.
Elon doesn't even really care about the bill that was passed or whatever, because that's what started the
argument, yeah.
the argument
The
was a certain bill that was passed. So are they just doing it to stir a bunch of controversy and for all of us to be talking about it?
Well, I would argue no, because the last 4 weeks, Elon Musk has been quite the lightning rod in American politics, because they're saying we didn't vote him in, we didn't want him in there, but he has so much control. So why would you give your buddy so much control and then it blows up in your face? Like you don't that's not a W. That's like
No.
that's like
No,
an
fat
embarrassment.
It blew
Yeah.
up in his face. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so-
just exploded in
It's
his
going
face.
against
So I don't think it's a planned attack for controversy. I think it's a mistake.
Yeah,
just
I think
controversy.
you're completely right about that.
It's
Just
just them
simply by
fighting.
that,
Fail.
It's not gonna go nowhere. It's just gonna be them fighting.
because he propped him up as his idol.
He did. He as the person who's going to take us out of our financial deficit.
Yeah.
Like, this was the guy that was going to solve all of our. If we had zero debt, everyone thinks America would be way better. Like, obviously, like, we're in debt to China and shit. They have debt to us, but like, everyone thinks that like I think American people feel like these trillions of dollars are just made up. Like, how do you even
Well,
fathom $1 trillion?
It's because
It
once
kind
it
of
gets,
is.
well,
right?
it's crazy.
Realistically, it's an arbitrary value that we place on things, right?
380 of them too. That's
And-
such a big. You can't even.
And it goes
Like
towards
what?
things like weapons and ammunition and resources, and so you put an arbitrary value on that, and you're like, it's $1,000 for me to send you resources and supplies, right? And just put it on my tab because we need these resources and these supplies right now, and if you don't give it to us, then we'll die. And so put it on our tab, like, you know what I mean, type shit. And so that it's like an agreement. It's like me and you agree that you'll save my life for whatever arbitrary number you want to make up.
Yeah.
And
However
then,
much you pay.
I mean, it's Palestine and Israel. Like, Joe Biden giving them fucking billions and billions of dollars.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah, that's what we need to
While having cancer.
make our
We'll talk about
ammunition and guns and whatever else they do.
Crazy
Prostate
work.
cancer.
Prostate cancer.
Like stage fucking.
You're giving
4.
billions
Stage
away? Well,
4.
you have stage 4.
What's just crazy is they were hiding that from us
Yeah.
for years.
That's insane. We should talk about that.
Was
That's a
it-
whole separate.
Was it Roosevelt that was like paralyzed and
No,
nobody
it
ever knew
was-
who
it
No,
was-
that was
I know who you're talking about.
Michelle Obama.
No,
No.
dumbass.
It was back in the day.
no.
was a good joke.
No,
He had like polio or something, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he had polio. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. I forget the name.
Theodore, was it Theodore?
It was Roosevelt. It was Roosevelt.
I think it is Roosevelt.
He had polio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He never stood up.
Wasn't
But the
that
way
the
that they
nigga that
showed the people.
Dropped the bomb on fucking Japan.
I'm gonna say no.
In that same time era.
Roosevelt?
Byron got
no.
a D in fucking
There's
history.
no way.
up.
He did
No,
not pass.
Byron got a
Roosevelt
D in
did not
history.
pass. It wasn't him.
Just Google who was the paralyzed president.
Yeah.
He's looking up.
Because he was. It was him.
Teddy Roosevelt paralyzed.
Oh, no, it was not.
No, Theodore
That-
Roosevelt.
Theodore.
It was
Okay.
not it was not paralyzed. So you're
Who was
wrong, bro.
There was a president though that wasn't able to walk.
It's isn't it like Frank or something? Frederick D. Roosevelt. It was a Roosevelt, but I think it was a different one.
Yeah, Franklin.
Franklin.
Don't know.
Time-
I was close.
Fuck you guys. I just
FDR.
looked it up. Literally, it was the president after Roosevelt that dropped the fucking atomic bomb, bitches.
Who was
Okay,
it?
so you were
still- it's
fucking
still
off.
wrong.
You're
It
still
was
wrong.
wrong.
But I was
Still
there.
wrong.
You guys are making it seem like I was way off. Fucking
You're
dickhead.
still wrong.
Does that not say
Okay,
Franklin
since y'all so great,
was
who did
also-
drop? Who was the president that dropped the bomb? Then?
Einstein.
Oh yeah, this nigga didn't go to class.
I think that FDR also suffered from a significant physical disability from what
That's crazy.
Xander was looking up.
Yeah,
He
FDR
was
for sure.
bow-legged.
So we have a president that
Well,
is known for doing this shit.
They used to like fake his
Well, back
walking.
then,
Like he would
yeah.
like put his arms on his boys. And, like, they would like
And walk him through shit.
That's
type shit.
crazy. That's crazy.
Who the fuck does this guy think he is, fooling us?
Well, I mean,
Worked for a while.
So we just have.
Yeah, I
We
mean-
didn't know until after his
God
presidency.
damn it, we're fucking idiots, bro. How
No, for
stupid
real.
are we? Jesus Christ.
they opened the door for you and shit. It's like,
None
okay.
of us noticed. We're just like, oh,
Fucking
so
idiots.
polite.
Yeah, exactly. What a gentleman.
Hold on.
Such good friends.
We let a guy that can't even walk lead us? This is insane.
Whoa, wait,
Hey,
hey,
yo,
chill.
hey, yo.
Hey,
It was
yo.
a joke.
Don't be
Chill out.
don't be
hey.
ableist.
Hey.
Ableist?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can
To-
use your
to be
legs,
fair,
man. Lieutenant
I
Dan
need my
can't.
commander
I'm just saying,
to
bro.
stand up for me. No offense.
Wait, what?
I was like, to be fair, I need my commander in chief to be able to
I
stand
need
up
my
for
homie to at least run to the door.
Like,
What the
If
fuck?
a country is coming to like fuck us
Chief,
up,
the
I
bombs
need
are
bro to be
dropping,
able to
come
stand
on.
up and defend us.
What if he had robo legs?
Then that's different.
We got fucking...
Then that's
Just give
different.
him robo
He
legs.
just has to crawl on his arms and legs.
Yeah, that's debilitating. Like,
We got
don't,
fucking...
don't do that.
We
That's
got
wrong,
tanks
too.
with handicap plates and shit. This is bullshit,
But
bro.
that'd be crazy work. Like, a handicapped fucking army.
It's all jokes, guys. We're joking, okay?
It's a joke. God.
Don't
Hate
be
that I have to
ableist.
stay... Yeah, ableist.
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 Ableist is crazy.
All right, give us something else,
Yeah,
bro.
in the
Fuck
end-
Before we
FDR.
go, do you think that Trump is going to try to get Elon killed for saying that?
Yes.
What the
Obviously, yes.
fuck? He-
Yes.
No, whoa, no, that far?
If it was Obama, he would have been drone striked fucking 3 hours ago. Dead ass.
If it was Clinton and shit,
I'm
yeah.
so serious. Like,
They would have taken him
I'm being
out.
serious. Yeah,
Trump
but-
Well-
he's too busy, bro. He ain't
Well,
going for
my
Too much shit
busy.
going on.
to
Bro,
his point,
Why the fuck does he need him dead? That doesn't even make
to
sense.
he
his
just
point-
said he's a pedophile.
He just, yeah, he just
Who cares?
to his
He's
point,
too big a person.
Drake-
Yo, everyone's still
Drake
listening to
sued
Drake.
Kendrick. So what do you think
So
Trump is
Kendrick
gonna
sued
do?
his own label. Who cares?
people
Oh,
have been
did?
killed for
Yeah, he
less.
did.
Kendrick.
Facts.
Drake
People have been-
did.
People have been killed for $5.
especially
Exactly.
Yeah, but
political-
he's
You know
too
what I'm
big of a
saying?
Oh, you're
person.
crazy.
We're
You got-
talking
it's
about
political.
$150 billion that you costed Elon right now. You tanked his stock.
No, but
Boeing
Tank the fuck out of his stock.
Boeing did the same thing.
They basically told the president,
somebody,
"Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, I mean,
do something about it.
And it tanks your money. Then you're fucking with your money, and somebody will kill you over that, over $5.
Yeah, arguably, it's gonna be Trump killing Elon. I don't think Elon has enough cultural relevancy to infiltrate the Secret Service, because that's what would have to happen if he was to kill Trump.
He has enough money to.
He has enough money.
He has enough money.
But ideally, we're hiring people in the Secret Service who hopefully they can't be bought.
This is America.
Oh no, anyone can.
In my head,
You can always be
anyone
bought.
can be bought.
It's
America.
He has
Anyone can be bought.
$150 billion, bro.
bro. I mean,
Everyone has their
realistically,
number.
He could kidnap
Everybody.
the head
Bro,
Secret Service,
one-
his wife and kids,
one
and say, "Kill him,"
150
and
billion.
never
Okay,
know.
okay,
the
let me
president
put it this
is
way.
10 times worse than killing Elon Musk.
Let me put it this way: he could promise you your dreams and then lie to you, and he could say, "I'll give you everything you ever wanted."
let me put it to you this way.
and you'll believe it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
You're killing the most powerful man in the world, which is Donald Trump.
And he already dodged
You're
one,
right.
bro.
Yes, that is a good point.
I
Because
think Elon
that is a good
would
point.
get it before, just because Trump is the president. So he, like you're saying, he could just send some accident.
Drone.
Dude, Donald Trump has
Send a whole accident right now.
he has.
But Elon could
he knows
also
about
make an
aliens,
accident.
bro.
He has enough money to make an accident happen too.
It's two accidents
both-
in one.
Yeah.
Where two drones strike each other in the air.
Bro,
They're
my
at a
man Donald's at
stalemate right now.
Mar-a-Lago hitting that little putt, and some crazy
Obama.
shit just happened.
I don't know. I kind of agree with you. I feel like Donald got more reach than Elon, bro. Like,
Bro,
I don't know if that's
What?
true.
but
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what-
Hold on.
I don't know
thing.
either.
Donald literally
One
made
mic.
Elon his right-hand man with no
He did.
political background.
But Elon don't have an army behind
He just
him.
chose.
It's just
Yes,
bread.
he does.
It's all
He has
money, though.
money.
He
That's
does.
an
Exactly.
army.
He has
He
money.
can, he can buy a
Elon has
militia
the
right
power.
I don't know
now.
if you
right?
guys
He
are
has tech
noticing,
billionaires
but
behind
Trump
him.
is
Exactly.
gearing up.
Tech billionaires. That's
Ow.
not niggas really that
Ow,
die
bro.
for him though.
Yeah.
He can buy a militia right now.
He can, but doesn't mean that he's gonna have a
Trump
militia
can't,
ready to go.
Trump can't say go kill Elon
Yes.
because I'm the president and I
Well,
want them.
theoretically, he could though.
He's not as quick as Elon can say, "Hey, you motherfuckers from this random country, do your thing."
No, Elon got robots, bro. He got robots.
I was
bro.
just
Literally.
that's the only thing that he does have. But nah, fuck no. This is the POTUS, my nigga.
My man can
Trump has
create
a rabid
AI
fan base.
and make fucking Air Force One fall out the sky. My man Elon.
No,
can
but
make
Trump's
that
gonna-
happen.
Elon is the
Hold on,
same
hold on, hold
person
on.
trying to create like mind tech.
Exactly.
Trump got
Literally.
some
True.
This motherfucker
Starlink just accidentally falls onto the White House.
He's got a captain.
Accidentally
He's
takes them
got a
all out.
Captain America hidden
But
somewhere,
Starlink
right?
has to go through the White House, my nigga. It's not like Elon is just doing this shit without their approval.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, he
No,
does.
it's a closed network.
Yeah, he doesn't have
the government
Elon
has
does not
nothing to
give
do with his
nothing
shit.
to do with it.
Oh,
Right.
That's crazy.
It has nothing to do
Bro,
with
Elon
it.
is
Well-
Batman on the low.
Low key,
Low key.
that nigga is
Because
Batman on the low.
because he's from Africa. It's because
Exactly.
he's South African, and so
so he just gets away with shit like this.
yes,
Exactly.
because
And
that
he
doesn't
doesn't.
sound
wait, one mic. Let
he-
him squeak.
He doesn't have to abide by our laws.
Yes, he's still a
because
citizen, fool.
Yeah,
Literally, he's
not
not a
a
citizen of the
diplomatic
U.S.
immunity.
Yes, he is. He has
Well,
dual
you can
citizenship.
have dual citizenship,
Yeah, you
but
can have dual
but
citizenship.
but
he's not
to,
diplomatic.
to an
anymore.
extent.
Fuck no.
To an extent, like we were saying with the bills, it's like how like you and I can get a DUI, but can we pay the ticket on top of that? Elon could pay that tenfold, right?
All of our tickets.
So
like
you're telling
he can pay
me-
all of our tickets, and so
Pay this
to
entire
him,
town's
to
tickets.
him, a fee is nothing. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're
have a
saying.
question
My,
now.
our argument would be, I mean, I don't know. I believe we're on the same point.
Yeah.
Our argument would be, when you have enough influence, Donald Trump is not even going to get charged for that DUI.
Yeah.
They're going to pull him over drunk. He's going to be like, "You're good to go."
Yeah, they're gonna
Like-
just give him a head nod.
Exactly.
Of course.
You have
I was a
more
cop, I'd be like,
cultural
"Hey."
influence. Like,
I mean, yeah, 100%, right? And I mean, and that's how much influence that he has beyond the money. He has so much money that you look at him and then you know he has money, and then you don't even just without
point.
even transaction. There's no money even involved in that transaction that you were talking
Uh-oh.
about, but you give him the respect because he has the money.
I'll go as far as to say this: if Trump wasn't the president, he couldn't have hurt Elon's stocks, but Elon could hurt Trump for the last 10 years easily.
well, Trump. Elon just said without him, Trump wouldn't even have been in office.
Exactly.
Elon just pulled Kendrick, bro. He's like, pedophile.
You
You really can't do that.
fucking with my brother?
Yeah.
As the president,
wasn't me.
Donald is prideful as fuck. He's hot. He's hot as fuck. when
He's
he saw
pissed
that.
right now.
He is pissed, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga is
He's all,
mad.
fuck, I am on those files.
He's
He's pissed off some old shit. Off some old shit.
Yeah, like, we already
already-
as American people, we already assumed you were fucking
We already knew
molesting
that.
little kids. Like, I'm sorry to say, but like,
We still voted him as
dude,
president.
it's like, bro,
We
like
didn't.
we all watch.
we did it.
We did.
We all watch.
did it.
We all watch
Maybe
movies
you.
with like Tom Hanks and fucking, you know, like we all enjoyed Oprah and like we all like Kevin Hart. Like I'm assuming all these motherfuckers are on this list. Like it's
It's broad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
It's
But
big.
did anybody
throw
say,
it straight
hey,
at Kevin
guess
Hart?
what?
Yeah,
The
what?
fuck?
I feel
The
like
president is on
Even
the list.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that's crazy. That our president is
He
on
was
this.
like, hey, guess what, y'all?
Yeah.
You thought it? It was true.
Yeah.
But
Got your ass.
He's hot right now.
You know
Donald
what's
is hot.
really disgusting?
Donald is sitting there like this in the dark. How am I gonna get this nigga?
But what was really
Out the fucking
He is
That's
plotting.
real. That's real.
plotting.
He
I
is
swear to God,
plotting.
I think he's
plotting.
100%
It is not.
correct.
That's insane.
No,
He is too
yeah.
prideful and too arrogant to not be.
Bro, you know what's
Yeah.
disgusting though? Like in this world we live in, like we're already like accustomed to really crazy shit. Him calling him a pedophile, the president of the United States, that is not a kill shot. Like
It's not.
everyone is just like,
It's enough to piss him the fuck off.
In 1976, it's a kill shot. We
No.
just don't
no,
give
not
a
in
fuck.
2025.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
enough.
we don't
if-
give
it-
a fuck. We're too
it's like
desensitized.
it's like
Diddy
poking
times.
a bear. It's like poking a bear.
Desensitized.
Like you don't want to poke a bear.
I mean,
why
but
the
would
fuck
you-
are you poking a bear?
It's-
Y'all made
I
jokes
still feel
about
like he's like you're saying it doesn't affect it. It's true, but as a man, his pride is like, why the fuck would you say that,
wounded.
bro? You got me
Guys.
fucked up. I'm the goddamn president of the United States, and you think he's gonna
Exactly,
play me like that?
yeah.
I
You're
bet.
just gonna say
Bet,
something like
Elon.
that and
His
think I
bet.
shoulder
his
check that shit
ego's
off?
too big.
Exactly.
His ego's
He's like
the
dead.
size of the world.
Bet.
That's why.
Piss.
You think you're gonna come back to Mar-a-Lago? Take it away. He can
Yeah.
never come back.
Both of their egos are gigantic.
Exactly.
Both of them. It's
Exactly.
a pissing contest.
yeah, exactly. It's
That's
like
hilarious.
When two unstoppable forces.
We live in the
meet one
Matrix,
another.
bro.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
shit's fake, bro.
Next time on Dragon
The
Ball Z.
world's looking at us
It's a
like,
simulation,
you
bro.
guys are allowing this?
Trump has 4 years, well, not 3 years, I guess now.
3.
3 years to get rid of Elon, or else the next 40 years of, I guess Trump's only gonna live like 20 more years. It's gonna be
Maybe.
horrible hell
Maybe.
for him.
I mean, like 7.
Like, there's no way once Trump's not president anymore, like Elon's gonna really start digging into him. Realistically,
Yeah, I mean that's a good point because
4 years is so
'cause
short.
It really is.
Once Donald Trump is out of office, he's like, okay, now me and you.
Yeah,
Now he's really
He
taking those
He
shots.
is trying to get him out of
You
there
fucking
before
with
he gets out of office, bro.
Elon's
You
flying
have to.
Yeah.
He's trying to make it the smoothest takedown ever. He
They
wants
both
everybody
are.
to see it, but he don't want nobody to know it came from him.
Nope.
Yo, how great.
Elon's autistic though.
Elon fucks his bitch. Whoa, what if he fucks the
Ivanka?
first lady? Ivanka's his daughter, bro.
No, who wasn't? Is it
The
wife?
Melania.
Melania.
Melania?
Well, then I thought. Never mind. Let me not go there.
Imagine how big of a
like
power
kissing
move that
dogs.
is, bro.
No.
Elon
There's no
fucks
way.
the first lady.
Posts on
There's
Twitter.
no way.
Posts on.
Would it hurt more for him to hit his daughter or his wife?
Ooh.
Or
His
both?
daughter.
Okay, let's
His
discuss
daughter.
this. What's
Oh,
worse, the daughter? You think?
The daughter.
no wait,
The
bro,
daughter.
you're fucking the girl I'm married to. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would my daughter be any worse?
Low
My
key.
daughter. Could
He
go
doesn't
fuck
give a
anybody.
fuck
I
about.
wouldn't
He
give a
doesn't
The
give a
first
fuck about his
woman,
wife.
bro.
daughter?
I think the
He
first
doesn't
woman.
care about her,
The first
though.
woman,
He doesn't
bro.
care
doesn't
about his
care
wife.
about his wife.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
he
but-
literally-
Yeah, it's true.
He literally doesn't give a
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
about
yeah.
his wife.
Malena, she fucks around on
I
the
was about
side
to say.
anyway.
The Secret
But
Service.
with your
yeah.
daughter as well,
Been beating her
I
down.
feel you on that.
Big
Who
beating
cares
her.
about my daughter?
Yeah.
Imagine
like-
going past the first lady
I
and
wouldn't
going
really be
straight
looking
for
that
my
much into
daughter.
it.
I would be pissed.
Hey, your daughter's like 30 years old. She can
But
fuck
it's
whoever she wants.
disrespectful.
I was just about to say,
It's in
your daughter's
spite.
gonna grow up, and guess what she's gonna be doing?
It's in
Taking
spite
dick,
of
my
you,
nigga.
though. It's in that by choice, by choice from strangers, not by your used to be best friend.
Yeah.
That
I
nigga
see.
hit her
Yeah.
on purpose.
I
Like,
mean,
hey,
like-
That's diabolical,
Your
but
arch
Daddy
enemy
da-
coming around and fucking your daughter.
Oh yeah, that's heads, bro. He's gotta die. He has to die.
Like,
that's crazy.
I can handle you fucking my wife. Ben ran through. My daughter? That's crazy.
my daughter.
Damn, Elon fuck
What if he goes
Ivanka.
further and he gets buried?
Yo, you-
Baron's like a child.
Isn't he like 18 now?
I think you. No, I think
Bruh,
he's on
how do you
the.
know that?
He's
That's
on the.
fucking weird.
He's on the
He's
Epstein
younger.
plane, bro. He's on the Epstein plane still.
Yeah, he's younger.
Hey, yo.
Pull up Baron Trump age, please. Let's make sure Byron isn't a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Julius.
I said
Oh
that.
fuck.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
See, that's how I feel.
What the fuck? I know.
It was the chocolate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck that.
Oh, he's alright. I mean,
I'm sorry, Byron.
feel bad for a bit.
Byron
Why
caught a
does
stray.
he look 16 though?
That's
Very-
not even,
yeah.
That's still
Why
not a
does he
good
look
age, bro.
16?
He's 19, bro. He's if he want to have sex with him, it's okay.
Whoa, it's not.
This is not okay. This is
it's
the
not
president's
okay.
son.
Gay sex?
This is the president's son.
Gay sex.
What are you?
Gay sex is okay.
Bro, this is the
That's gonna
president's
hit your
son.
dad
the
a lot
age gap
harder, though.
between the sexual people.
Ooh, that would
is
hit-
not
what if
okay.
he
That
wanted to
would
have sex with
hit
him?
your dad a lot
How old is
harder.
he?
Trump would be way
20,
more pissed if it
23?
was Barron.
23? That's way more acceptable than 30.
We'd be way more pissed.
Go fuck Baron.
All right, this was fun.
This is
Baron,
crazy.
Byron, my bad, Byron.
All right. So in the end, I think we are
My
on
bad, dog.
the side of America.
Oh, did you see that thing about the king of the
Nah, fuck that. That's not even interesting, bro. Fuck, we'll talk about that later. What's really interesting
Not interesting.
is fucking DDG and his bitch.
Ooh,
You see
not
that
interesting
shit? You
at
see
all.
this shit?
This is messy.
It's messy, but
This
it's
is
messy.
Really messy, but
It's super messy.
Yeah.
She's all,
It's a
I'm
hot
gonna
mess.
kill myself.
yeah,
Kill
Yeah.
myself.
Like every woman that just ain't famous, so you don't get to see their text.
yeah, literally.
Right.
I got like 20 texts like that.
Every toxic woman.
Let's bring in.
Every
let's bring in-
celebrity has text
So-
like that.
But normal people have worse texts.
Facts.
Facts.
What makes it worse is
Exactly.
Derek sends that shit. It's not the
Yeah.
girl. It's Derek.
All right, let's
This
set
is
up some-
this
wait,
is Tuesday night.
I'm gonna set up some
Yeah, for
context.
real.
So, DDG, Halle Bailey, they've been going through
The
a
Little Mermaid.
Little
AKA
Mermaid. They've been going
The
through
Little
a
Mermaid.
legal fiasco. Halle Bailey just got custody of their child Halo,
Halo.
because she proved that DDG was being physically abusive towards her. She had a broken tooth, that's and a
Chipped
chipped fingernail too, like
And
two
she had,
little
like
small
little
things.
bruises and stuff too.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
She was keeping receipts.
DDG has now retaliated by filing a motion to where Haley Bailey cannot leave the country
With the kid.
with the kid because he said that she is
A liability.
liability
Unsafe.
mentally.
Unstable.
Unsafe.
And these are some of the texts. It's kind of hard to see.
Damn, this shit's getting petty.
It
Yeah,
really
so
is petty.
You want me to read it out loud?
Yeah, read it out loud.
so it
Answer the
says
fucking phone.
yeah.
Answer the fucking phone.
Yeah, Julius, get it.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Xander, be the guy.
If you don't answer, it's over forever.
Fucking Xander's DDG.
Yeah, Xander's DDG.
I'll be yeah.
That's it.
I don't want
Oh, hell
to
no.
be.
Oh, hell no.
left
We need more.
No, be
alone,
more thug,
please.
bro. Be like thug streamer.
I don't want to be left alone, please.
I'm calling for help.
That was so zesty.
No.
I have a knife.
We said thug. You went the opposite direction.
Wait, I'm calling for help. Wait, but why don't you care, dude? What the fuck?
My homie can't read, bro.
But why don't care? Do you?
Why don't you care?
It doesn't say. That's what it's supposed to say.
That's what it's
Why
supposed to say.
All right, continue. Just continue.
Okay.
Have knife for what?
Why is DDG so zesty?
Yeah, bro. Why you making
wait,
DDG sound
wait.
like that?
I thought I was the female.
You're a fucking idiot, Xander, and I love it.
You've been the male this whole
Hold
time.
on.
He gave
Real
him the
shit.
zesty boy.
Real shit. Real
I
shit.
was like, why is this
I need more
zesty?
chocolate. What
All
the
right.
fuck is going on?
Real shit. Just because
Oh my god.
I feel like he's trying to like flip it. Yeah, she's being crazy towards him, but why does that mean she's a danger to their kid? I don't get it.
Because she said she's gonna kill herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with
That's
that.
scary. Julius is like,
Oh,
oh.
fair point.
But it's like, because there's proof that he physically has done things to her.
Oh, yeah.
But then he's like, oh, don't. He didn't say, I want to take my kid custody because you're not safe. You just can't leave the country with him. You can hurt your kid in the next room. What did,
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
what you're saying.
It's he's just trying to argue.
It's petty.
Yeah, it's petty.
Petty.
You know what else is petty? I hate to just skip it. Offset and Cardi B is petty.
Wait, no, but we can. That's in the same realm as
yeah,
exactly.
scorned exes. Like
Yeah, it's petty.
Literally.
she. I think my true analysis of this situation is DDG is now popping on the streaming world, which is
Popping.
more, which is more She's a Little Mermaid. Nobody gives a fuck that she's a Little Mermaid. But
He's the number one
She
streamer
signed
through
to-
Streamer University.
She signed
Exactly.
to Beyonce.
she
But yeah.
doesn't even make music, does she?
No.
Yeah, that's how she came out.
I've never
She
heard
hasn't
of
dropped
Yo,
shit.
She
Gun,
hasn't
gun
dropped
to my
anything.
fucking face, I could not name a Haley Bailey song.
No one
couldn't either.
can.
Girls can't.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Kiwi.
I couldn't.
Keely has not heard
That
one
doesn't
Haley
count.
Bailey song.
I'm sorry.
What do you
I
mean?
love you, but that
She's a
doesn't
girl.
100.
She's not a black girl.
Let's stop
count.
it.
Yeah.
Could your
Yeah.
girl?
So
call your
only
girl right
black
now.
girls listen to Holly Bailey?
Yeah, they listen. I hate it. It's not good, but fucking they love it. I don't like it.
Your girl could not name one
Yes,
Haley
she
Bailey
can.
song.
I swear to God, she can.
Guaranteed
I hate
she
it.
can.
It's so annoying. It's not good to me at all. It's like opera. I've heard it. It's like
Is it
opera.
sad that 8 people in here didn't know Halle Bailey made music? Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
sad?
definitely sad.
It-
But
So
I'm
she
not
don't make music?
disagre- She does. Just because
Okay.
you haven't
Goddamn.
heard it doesn't mean
I'm gonna
anything.
be honest with you.
So because
you're
people
not the
haven't
demographic
heard you,
they're looking for.
exactly. Like what the fuck?
I mean, if
I don't need
He
to
knows it. Yeah,
I
you
listen
know
to
it too,
Beyonce.
right?
I listen to Beyonce.
I mean, you do, but like I said, Halle Bailey and her sisters,
And
they
Chloe.
were twins.
Wait,
yeah,
is that
they were
who
started
Ariel
together.
was?
Yes.
Oh my god, you're late.
I know what you're talking
Yeah, that
about.
was
Sorry.
super late.
And did you know that she made music before she was that?
It was her and her
No.
sister that made
Yeah.
music.
See.
I knew she had a
She had some. She had some bops, but they didn't go nowhere.
No.
Yeah, literally.
Didn't even know she made music.
No.
So I think
No.
that's why that's like fueling her fire. It's like I want to say jealousy or like imposter syndrome.
Well, yeah,
but kind of
DDG
a
makes
mixture of the
bigger,
both.
better music than her too, so that definitely has something to do with it as well.
Like everyone thought it was gonna be the other way around.
He gets
'cause
more numbers.
Do
He
you
gets
guys
fucking
remember-
bigger
He sold
sponsorship.
like 500 albums.
Yeah.
It don't matter though. At least he sold one.
Nah,
she hasn't
he-
dropped shit.
Nobody listens to
And-
DDG.
Nobody listens to Halle
I
Bailey.
listen to DDG. I like.
I fuck with
his
DDG
new
too.
album.
Yeah.
Bro, his new album. Thank the
He
chat.
makes good music.
Thank the chat. I believe it's called. It has some bops on it.
It has some
He's
good
got
music, bro,
Big,
yeah.
big features on it.
Moonwalking in Calabasas was fucking gigantic.
That
on
was-
that
Don't,
shit.
don't go back there. Don't take us back. Come on. That was.
I'd
It-
fuck
it
with
was a
that
banger.
song.
It's,
It
that
was
was
a
like,
banger.
It was like 7 years ago, but yeah, it's a good song.
I'm just saying he's been doing that shit.
I'm on your side.
We just
but you
talked
can't
about
take
how
us all the way
long
back
ago
there.
it took, how long ago she dropped music, and then you bring up a 7-year-old song.
See,
That shit was a good song, dude.
True words.
the one with
At
the
least
baby.
it's a
It's a
song we
better
know.
song than any fucking thing that Haley Bailey's ever dropped.
It's
or,
a song we
or
know.
can fathom of dropping. Isn't that sad? A 7-year-old song will be bigger than anything she can ever do.
That's
Well,
crazy.
That's sad, right?
I
She's
wouldn't-
still dropping till this day.
Right? And no one knows it or talks about it.
Like literally.
Because
That's
we're not
sad.
women.
I'm just saying. Like
Nah,
y'all
but
can pull.
that's not an appropriate
the 7-year-old
Sexy
song
Red, we
thing.
know all
Because
of
we
our
talk-
songs and
yeah, we
everything
talk
like
about
that.
women.
Because
rappers all
Sexy
the
Red
time.
talks about clapping cheeks, clapping ass.
Like I
She's
said, we're not
She
in the
sings about
demographic
positive
for that.
shit.
No, but that's the argument.
And
is
it's fucking
Haley
like, it's
Bailey.
opera. It's
She needs to
opera.
change.
She'd
She
be like,
needs to change her content.
She does, bro. It's annoying.
She'd be
I
like,
don't
what?
it.
She would do it
I
again?
don't like. She sings good. I just don't like her style of music.
Well,
I don't know. It's interesting to see this unfold. What do you guys?
I didn't expect her to do
Also,
the
they
killing
wrote
myself
Grownish
shit.
too.
Huh?
The TV show Grownish.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Grownish.
Well, Haley Bailey was a successful actor for.
Yeah,
for
I was about to say.
Damn, y'all knew the
much
lore.
stuff.
I didn't know nothing about
She
this
was
chick.
better of an actor before anything.
Even
else
as a
like
child,
that.
she was a child actor.
So she
No, I didn't know
did.
that
She did
either.
Little Mermaid. Did she do anything besides Little Mermaid?
See, and I thought the
Grownish.
Little
Yeah, she was
Mermaid
in-
was her big break
For
shit.
real?
I was like, this chick,
Nah, she
yeah.
was in
Like,
Grownish, bro. It was
yeah, I
like
didn't
6
never knew none of
seasons.
this shit.
Okay.
Damn near like not Disney, but like adjacent to like a child star like that.
Yeah.
She was pretty famous ever since very young.
Damn, I'm not tapped in.
Her and her twin sister.
She's like
Are
looks
they
like she has
twins?
fetal alcohol syndrome. If I'm being honest.
The
Her eyes are far apart.
Yeah, they're a little
Yes, white
spacey.
eyes.
Whoa.
They're a little spacey.
They're a little
We're not gonna
spacey.
lie.
Yeah.
That's
You're a
like,
dickhead.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yo, you're giving DDG energy, bro. This is
on God.
yo, this is DDG
I'm literally
energy.
looking
That
at
was
a photo.
oddly specific, though. To be honest, you're just like.
Call it like I see it.
She's fucking pretty, bro. What are you talking
I
about?
still,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I still
She's
don't-
hot, bro. What?
I don't respect.
At least
that.
right there.
His argument is, oh, don't take her out of the country because it's unsafe.
Because you're gonna
If
kill
you're
her.
unsafe, then get your fucking
Zan-
son.
Yeah.
Xander,
Take
type in
your son.
ugly after
Like-
No,
after
but
her name.
no, that. But
Let's pull up a
Julius.
bad one. Let's pull up a bad
Hold on,
one.
let's stay on topic, fools. Let's stay on topic, fools. Julius, to your point, what, can you repeat that?
Like, if I feel like my child is in danger because you're mentally unstable, I'm just taking my child.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, oh, don't
He
take
doesn't
him
have custody
out
of
the
it.
country.
Yeah, and I
He
was
doesn't have custody of the
That,
kid.
well, he's in court. Argue for custody, not to say don't take her out of the.
But they
don't
already
take him out
took
of
it,
the
so
country.
you know.
Then you got money.
Go
Buy
back
it.
to court.
and that's the thing. That's
He said, "Buy it."
There's states that favor women no matter what.
Colorado.
Like
And she might have more money than him, bro. Those royalties and
Of
shit.
course, she has more money than him, bro. Disney, bro. She has
Actually, I looked up
Actually,
their,
I don't know. DDG be
No,
making
I looked up their
bread
net
on
worth.
streaming.
no.
Halle Berry's only 3 million. DDG's 8 million now.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
really?
he be making bread per
Yeah,
month.
his streamer.
bro.
They
He-
literally said that his YouTube and streaming has a massive.
He has, like, yeah.
But we've seen
It's
it
like
time
number
and
6
time
in the
again.
world.
When you have Disney on your side, you
But-
don't fail
Also, 100.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's just because
until you're a molester.
she
bro.
hasn't dropped another movie. Like once she drops another movie, I'm pretty sure her net
And to be
worth
honest, The
shoot
Little
past
Mermaid
this.
didn't do that good.
Because they
It
hated
did,
that
yeah,
she
it
was
did,
black.
yeah.
Did not do that good.
They
It bopped.
literally hated
They
it.
hated
Drop.
that she was black.
Yeah,
Even though they said gingers are black, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
That's what I was saying, right? Now all of a sudden, gingers are black.
Oh yeah, I saw that gingers are black.
But they
Yeah.
hated her.
Gingers are black?
Oh,
Yes, gingers are black.
But
Wait,
they
so
hated
does that-
her being the
Wait, that
mermaid
doesn't
because
make
she was
sense.
black.
Wait, gingers don't have a soul, but they're
Gingers are black.
Yeah,
but black
are
people
black.
have soul.
Black
This
people are
doesn't
all
make sense,
soul.
bro.
Black people are all soul.
All soul. This doesn't make sense, bro.
They're not even people.
It's
This
not
doesn't
a
make
real
sense.
thing. It's a TikTok.
It's a
joke.
TikTok.
Yeah.
video.
It's because gingers
TikTok-
aren't respected by the world, and that's why they
Yeah.
put them together, basically.
Yeah, they're
It's like
both
a
smart.
joke.
That's racist.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
they're
a
not
joke.
thinking about the soul thing, and they're getting confused. You got to think about that.
All
Just
right,
saying,
let's
gingers
put a
don't have
pin-
souls.
Let's put a
No,
pin in the
let's go.
DDG.
Black people have all soul.
He's like, we're all soul.
Let's go. I want to go to Cardi
make sense.
and Offset.
God damn it,
Does-
you're fucking
I
messy,
want
bro.
to.
You're so messy.
Does Offset deserve the spousal support?
No.
No,
Why
Be a
not?
fucking man and
Why
start a
not?
because
fucking.
he's a drug addict and he raps about being a drug addict all the time. And if even if you are fucking, if you're putting that out just to put out that image, that's
need
wrong.
spousal
That's wrong.
support.
That's wrong. You don't get to spend my child support on perks and lean. That's not right.
It's not child support, spousal support.
Spousal support. Yeah.
You created a lifestyle that I cannot
Yeah.
live
Yeah, no.
without you in my life.
That is some
so
pussy
I
shit, bro.
need
Pussy
for you to
What?
give me money because
City boys
I need to
up for that.
continue the lifestyle that you built for me. She makes more money than
City
him
boys
in
up
their
for-
marriage that they don't have a prenup in.
Yeah. City Boys is up. In
If
my
it was
eyes.
the other way around, what would you say? Would you say Cardi deserves the
No.
spousal
No,
support?
no,
They're
because
rich
they're
as
both
fuck.
they're both in their own accord, uber successful. Like
Facts.
Cardi B is obviously Cardi B's
Yo,
80
Offset,
million-
go sell a
it's
few
80 million to
chains,
40
B.
million.
Shit.
She's 80 million, he's 40 million.
He could.
He can
Bro,
sell a few.
There's people in Colorado that don't got $40, bro.
That's
40
cool.
million is like
That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
how do
It's
you
irrelevant to their caliber.
Yeah.
It's
No, but-
irrelevant.
No, it's
Yeah,
not,
that
it's not,
doesn't
it's not
matter.
Yes, it
irrelevant
is.
because you
Yes,
can
it
you can
is.
maintain a life with 1 million. You could never work
It
again
doesn't matter.
with 1 million.
She makes 80. The point is, they created a lifestyle together. When they were together, they were able to do this, have these big houses. You're right. But they were doing this. And it's petty. It's going back to petty because that's all it is him being petty.
Yeah, of
But
course
he's
it's petty. Yes,
yeah.
but
He's saying, "I'm with you." Like who makes let's say Beyonce made more money than Jay-Z, and they broke up. He has all the right. to
Beyonce
say,
did make more money than Jay-Z.
Way
for a
more.
while, but now
Still
not,
is.
not-
Now,
but
no,
he's a
Jay-Z's
billionaire.
worth more
Jay-Z
now.
is
Yeah.
worth way more.
Yeah, he's more
Because of all the businesses.
But Beyonce goes on tour and makes Taylor Swift numbers like
Oh yeah.
every year.
I mean, chill out on
Jay-Z
that,
is a
but-
billionaire.
What you mean, bro?
Even regardless
Taylor
of
Swift.
that.
and
She doesn't
Beyonce,
make as much
Jay-Z
as
is a
Taylor on
billionaire.
the
I
tour
mean,
money.
they're damn near in the same ballpark. Like
That was
You-
a
okay,
couple
see, that's a
years
change
ago,
of language.
Like 10, like maybe 5 to 10 years ago. Yeah, but now no.
No way.
She's been chilling. She's a wife at this point. But the point is,
The tour she's
that
on right now is going pretty stupid.
It's petty as fuck. But why doesn't he deserve to live that lavish lifestyle that so many women get to live when they cheat on their man and break up?
I just gave you a reasoning.
Your reason because he's a drug addict.
Because he's not maybe
He's just
not
gonna buy more
bragging.
fucking
He's
bullshit.
very boisterous about his drug
She
use.
married him.
No, but I'm saying if you got to prove it to a court a lot. So what? As a judge,
He's gonna
in
say
your
I'm a
right
rapper.
state of
I'm
mind.
rapping. That's
What
not
drug?
true.
What
That's
drugs?
his career.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're talking about
Perks.
lean, perks. Like those are the big two.
So what
But
about
he's
Cardi?
getting
She
a
talks about
prescription.
drugs
He's getting
too.
a prescription for these drugs, right?
No?
Cardi
don't
talks
think so.
about doing drugs too.
No.
You don't get a
Cardi
prescription
talks
for WAP.
about.
You can get. You can.
Cardi has literally
can.
said that she
Promethazine?
fucking drugged people and robbed them.
Yeah.
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 But
Like
she's
Yeah,
not.
that's
They're taking
not-
everything that they
it'll be
say.
messy.
That doesn't
these
matter.
are all things you can
Then
get
none
as
of
a
them deserve
script.
it.
You can.
It'll
you
be
can
a
pay,
messy
You can
court
pay a
type
doctor
situation.
to.
Donovan, I'm gonna
prescribe
break it to you. I'm gonna break it to you. these old ass pints of
It's not against the law.
These
It's
old
not
ass pints of ack that they're buying for $10,000 a bottle
But
are
in-
not prescribed by a doctor.
In the court of
How did they get
in the
them?
court
They
of
have to
law,
come from
in the
a-
court of
a
law,
pharmacy.
if you have a script for it, then it's not against the law.
But you're not getting prescribed these designer drugs. You're getting prescribed. They've watered them down. They have
Yeah,
different-
but
they have
whatever-
I love the
What-
fact my boy is advocating so hard for
whatever, whatever designer drug he's using is like quote unquote against the law, but they have no evidence that he's taking these quote unquote designer drugs.
YG was out here filling
We
out
have no
scripts.
idea what. That's alleged. That's all alleged.
Bro,
no,
yeah.
nobody has definitive evidence that he's
insurance
taking these
dollars.
designer
Bro, literally
drugs.
using your lyrics against you is not a new thing.
Yeah.
They use rappers' lyrics against them every fucking
Future
week.
says
in
he
court.
does drugs, but he drinks asparagus water.
Yeah,
Right.
literally.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But future
Shout out being healthy.
He says he doesn't do as much drugs as he raps about, but he still does drugs.
And like, what's wrong
Is there
with
a fact with that?
what's wrong
That's what he
with
said.
doing
That's what he said.
what's
The only
wrong
person
with
I know
doing
that use drugs for
promethazine
sure is
or
Lil Peep
whatever the drug
and-
may
There's,
be?
there's nothing
right?
wrong
Juice
with it,
WRLD.
but it's wrong
And Mac
for
Miller.
me to blame you and then ask for your money to support my habit. That's where
What
it's
if,
wrong.
what if it was just alcohol? What if it was just alcohol? Like that?
Yeah, I mean,
like think of it as
like
equal
a
footing.
habit. Like
You're-
you're talking about
The
a
issue
habit
is
that they have.
that she knew he was a drug addict when she married him, and she chose to not get a prenup, and she makes more money than him.
So I cannot
That's my
spend
argument.
any
I'm not
of my
saying that I
money
would do
on
this.
on
Drugs.
weed, right? I can't like if I need to smoke weed to
Facts.
Fuck
unwind
what they're
or
talking
or
Like,
about.
all right,
like
Donovan, let me
take the anxiety off.
let me tell you, are you single?
Yeah.
All right. You get a bitch. You break up with your bitch, and she's like, "Oh, I need 2 bands a month to buy buzzballs."
You're not married.
Bro, you think you're gonna give this bitch 2 bands a month to buy
if the
buzzballs?
court
See,
says you got to?
I don't
No.
I don't have any
Court says,
I don't
fuck, I'm
I
gonna
don't
buy
have
this
any
bitch
say
2 buzz
I don't
balls.
have any say in how they
She
spend their
spends
money.
the money. Exactly.
I don't have any say in how that money is spent. I hope it goes towards
Better
thing.
things.
I pray to God, but like it's not up to
Ladies,
my
we got a
decision.
lick right here.
Ultimately, it's not my decision if it goes towards food or milk or whatever.
You gotta
You
stop
know,
touching that mic, bro.
I can't.
I'm gonna
You-
kill you.
you hope.
Fix it.
All you do is hope.
My
That's all you do. Is
Don't
hope.
touch it.
Adam, you
Don't
can
touch it.
fucking
Don't touch
mic
it.
It's funny as
Don't touch it.
I don't know what's wrong with it. We're just saying. Just watch it.
All what we're trying to say is you got to look at it as equal footing, even though they're up in that upper tier of
Yeah.
money. It's all equal footing, no matter what. It has to be kind of unbiased as
Yeah,
far as the law
that's
to be
all I'm
fair.
saying. I'm gonna touch it one more time. I'm sorry.
I don't. Yeah, you may not like it, but you have to look at it on.
all
you
on a
may not
fair
like it.
ground.
You
All
guys
I'm
are wrong.
saying is that this is what I'm saying.
All right,
70%, Derek, 70% of divorces are initiated by women. How many women do you think get spousal support after they're the one who say, I don't want to be with you no more, I'm leaving you, for no good reason at all? And let's say a lot of these women cheated and then left and still got money. Why is it a problem that he got money? Because he's a man? That's what you're
That's
saying?
literally
I'm
what
not.
it is.
I'm not even arguing that. What I'm saying is asking. First off, okay, it's gonna sound retarded. This is a black woman. Yo, how many black millionaires?
Cardi
Wait,
B,
wait.
She's
not
Latina.
Yeah.
She's
She's
Latina.
Latina.
She's
just
dark.
Spanish.
She's 50%
Is she
black.
part
She's
black?
not.
She's
She's
Spanish.
50% black.
Yeah.
She's not, I don't
Spanish.
think she's anything.
I think she has a
She's
little bit
Puerto
of black,
Rican.
right?
She's
No?
Puerto Rican.
She's
yeah,
Puerto
yeah.
Rican.
Puerto
Yeah.
Rican.
She's not black,
She's
bro.
black if
All right.
you go
Okay.
back
So
a
even
million
even
years.
of that, like a female millionaires in America. I don't know. We'll put a random number on it. 800 millionaires in America. Female millionaires in America. I don't know. We'll cut that shit in half. 400 millionaires in America. Dominican millionaires in America. Bro,
Dominican?
she's
Yeah.
like.
Damn, we were wrong as fuck, huh?
I don't understand
Well, really?
how to
She's
like
Spanish.
We were close.
argue.
I
With
said
you guys.
Latina.
It's close.
Are you talking about because she's a woman?
Yeah, you're saying
We-
just 'cause she's
Yes,
she's a
and
Latino
she's a
woman,
pro-
that's-
yeah.
Because she's
She's
a
a
person,
Latino
She's
woman,
a
yeah.
person of color,
A
and she's
minority
Person of
woman.
color.
and she's a millionaire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we got to look at the situation different for sure.
Yeah.
Why?
feminism
Why?
isn't
That's
just equality
insane.
on the front of it being a privilege. It's equality all across the board.
Across the board.
Not just-
She makes more money in their relationship. They created a lifestyle
She makes
together.
way more.
And
So shouldn't she just pay Offset?
that's the point.
Yeah, that's what
the
they were
argument.
saying.
That's the
Shouldn't
argument.
the whole
shouldn't
topic.
I mean,
shouldn't but don't you think that like
No, she
should
shouldn't.
even though she makes more,
if
it's not who,
Offset
it's
has
not
the kids,
developed on
if
who
if
makes
they
more.
both have the kids and they have to
He's a
pay
millionaire.
a nanny
Right.
and this and that and
Equal
the house
footing,
and
though.
all this shit.
It's supposed to be.
He's basically
unbiased,
just
equal
saying,
footing.
you make more than me. I'm going to go broke faster than you if I pay everything that you're paying.
Yeah.
So I need help to do what you've created. You created this lifestyle with your money, so I'm trying to be able to keep
City
up the
boys,
lifestyle
Damn.
that you
I need
created.
that.
I need a little help. Just a little.
The fall off
Yo,
of Migos needs to be studied.
Yeah, this sounds exactly, bro.
Needs to be studied.
Facts, bro. This sounds
They
like
don't even like
such
each other no
bitch ass
more.
Bro.
It all started with when old boy got shot.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Even
Takeoff.
Even before then.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
Technically.
Technically
Yeah.
before then.
Yeah, they
Technically
broke up.
before, they've been
Yes,
kinda,
but
yeah.
not officially. It
They
was
were
like,
Shit, after the first album,
that
it
was the
done.
final nail in the
was
coffin, so to
literally-
speak.
Drama
Young rich
after
niggas
that.
too, and that was it.
It was
They were in
done.
a subway
Like
gambling.
in all actuality, I don't necessarily think he needs the money. I agree with you. It's just for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
That in the country that we live in, women get spousal support all the fucking time, and they don't necessarily deserve it. But the moment a dude asks for it, now there's 100 million arguments on why he shouldn't get paid. That's all I'm saying.
It's a problem.
I think if you truly think Offset deserves a single dollar, you are an idiot.
You don't have to think about it as Offset. You
Yeah,
have
you're
to think
thinking
about it
about
as a
it-
different, as your
Be
spouse.
non-biased,
This isn't
bro.
Offset. This
Yeah.
is just a spouse
Th-
of another person.
No. This is
No.
No, no,
How do you take the celebrity out of it?
No.
You can't take the-
Yes, you can.
You can't take the celebrity out of
Yes,
it, bro.
you can.
We're arguing-
What he's saying is that if this was just a normal man asking for fucking spousal support,
Hey, and if you're a man, if I'm just a fucking mechanic and my bitch works at Family Dollar,
no,
bro,
your
I'm gonna go.
bitches-
I'm gonna go get fucking fix more cars, bro. That
But
shit
that's
doesn't
not the
happen in real
case,
life.
though.
That shit does not happen in real
Her
life.
they'll be like if you were working at Family Dollar and your bitch was the mechanic, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right,
other way
Then-
around.
The other way around.
You would be like, oh, I need that spousal support. Like, bitch,
little-
I'm
a
working
little help.
fucking
As-
13 an hour.
And okay, yeah.
And you want me to take care of my kid?
Yeah,
I
I got-
gotta be able. You got them in private school and all this.
But
and all
also,
that.
you gotta remember,
And I
I'm
gotta
talking
be-
to a man with no kids.
As a, you're
Good
but wait,
point.
that's it. You're talking to a man. I'm not gonna.
As a
I'm not
man.
gonna.
As a
I'm not gonna
man.
tell no bitch.
As a
I'm not gonna tell
man.
no bitch. You gotta support me. I gotta eat 2 steaks a day, bro. If I want 2 steaks a day, I'm gonna go work for 2 steaks a day.
So you're
Like,
gonna
that's
let?
retarded.
Are you gonna let your wife do that to you if you guys get a divorce? Are you
You're
gonna
just
pay
gonna pay
your
her-
spousal
You
support?
sound like
Well,
a,
Because you're
My
a
wife-
man.
if it's my
because
bitch-
you're a man.
because
are you
you're
gonna
a
pay
man.
your spousal support?
If it, I mean, like, if we,
Nah, shut up. I don't want to hear nothing.
you don't even
from
let me finish, fool. Like, if we agree to it, like, and you know, if
What
she,
kind of?
because I like to think that like I'm more traditional.
are you gonna
So
agree
I
to
want
it
my bitch to stay at
off
home.
rip?
I want my bitch to stay at home.
Okay.
And tend to the
You're
kids
not
and make
answering
me
the
dinner.
question.
So
Are you
yeah,
gonna
if
agree to it?
if I break up with her after 20 years and she doesn't have anything going for her, yeah, I want to give her money to get her off her.
What
feet.
if she has things going for herself too?
She's a millionaire and I'm a millionaire. Oh, bitch, we're done.
So we're going
Bye-bye.
to court. We're going to court, and the court system says you created the lifestyle for her, so now you got to give her money. Are you gonna be mad or are you gonna pay her your money?
Well, like I just gave you a fucking 2 sentence argument, fool. If my bitch is watching the kids for 18 years,
You're not answering my question. If
I'm
you're
giving you
both
an answer.
making money, you're both making. She's not watching the kids.
Okay,
you're
okay.
both making money.
Yeah, so we're both-
and you don't want to pay her, but the court says you have to pay her because you created a lifestyle for her. Are you going to do that willingly or argumentatively?
Well, the court if the court says it, I have to do it. I'm gonna go to jail if I don't. But I'm not gonna do it positively because if we're both millionaires, then we can just split apart and never talk to each other again. We'll both be fine.
But they're petty. That's the point of this.
It's the whole thing is they're petty.
Is they're being
And do you see
petty.
the Stefan
In
Diggs
reality, they
haircut
both
thing?
could split and
The
be
son?
fine.
Yeah.
So Cardi B's new boyfriend, Stefan Diggs, is he running back for the
He's a
Cowboys?
receiver.
No, he's a wide
This
receiver.
motherfucker said a running back.
Oh
for
my
the
God,
Cowboys.
bro.
My
He's
bad,
a
fool.
receiver for the Patriots.
God damn
Wide
it. You were
receiver.
close.
Well, that's not even like the important part.
Vikings,
That's not even the important part.
fucking-
So
I would have gave you anything.
You should have just not said anything. You should have said NFL player.
So Offset, oh my, it's not even important. Offset posted on social media, and then he deleted all social media. He says, so Cardi B gave her son the same haircut as Stefan Diggs,
Oh, fuck
and
no.
Offset
What? That's
Offset
kinda
posted
weird.
on social media.
Braided his hair
Yeah.
exactly
You
the same.
you
as
play
him.
with
Crossbar
you
braids.
troll with my son.
it's fucked
Someone's
up.
gonna die about this. Deleted all social media.
Oh, fuck.
I'd be a little.
I hate that type of shit though because nigga, you
It's
don't
a
give a
haircut.
fuck. You don't care, bro.
really
That's the
does.
same as Future with fucking.
My thing is
Russell
nothing
Wilson.
happened,
You don't
too,
give a
after that,
fuck.
right?
It's because
You don't
he's a-
care about
How
your
long
fucking
ago?
son.
How long
It's because
ago
he's
was
a
that?
hypocrite, right?
Yeah.
It's because he's
I
hypocritical.
hate when niggas do shit like that.
Wait, what?
It's because he's hypocritical. He's doing the same thing
Give me
behind the scenes,
break
right?
me off a piece.
He's doing the same thing Cardi B is doing, right? But behind the scenes, and she's doing
Is
it
there no
public,
chocolate bar over there?
which makes him mad, right?
Yeah,
And
I think the haircut is too OD.
that's fucking
It's too
diabolical.
OD.
Just personally,
Why are you mad at him? Because
that's like your nemesis.
She paid for it.
That's like your Lex.
Literally.
That's like
it's her. She's
that-
being petty.
That's like your Lex Luthor, like your nemesis, like shaving your kid's head and to be bald
To look
like
like
Lex
Lex
Luthor.
Luthor, yeah.
But see,
And then
it's not.
and then you're Superman and you look and then your kid's like, look at my hair, I'm like Lex, and I would
feel it's even
It was
worse.
the other way around.
That's a great
I would
analogy.
level.
It's the other way around.
I would level the
No, it's not.
galaxy.
How
I'm
is it-
sorry.
how is it-
I'm
the
sorry.
kid's hair was done first, and then Cardi paid for Stefan's hair to get done like that.
I don't care.
She did that
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wait.
She did that spitefully.
How do we know
I
this lore?
See, I feel like posting any of this shit in general is just
Cardi's
Yes.
the one who
it's
posted
just
Right.
it.
petty.
Cardi
Right.
posted them taking the fucking rap
It's
off
to
his
get a
head.
reaction out of Offset,
After
right?
exactly.
And then
She's
Offset
doing it.
reacted by deactivating all
Stephon
of his
Diggs
accounts.
ain't fucking trying to try Offset.
Literally-
he's just fucking his bitch.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
100, bro, got to work out and do all this extra shit.
He's
got
like,
to get ready
nigga,
for the
I got a
season.
game.
Yeah, literally.
fucking-
He's a star fucking wide receiver.
Yeah, I got a game. I'm just fucking your girl.
Yo, he's top 10 in fucking fantasy.
Because literally, we're talking all this shit about them together,
Oh,
but
cool.
if you go to his page, he literally has nothing but videos of him working out for off season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the one who has videos of them together.
But if you go to any
He's
other,
on the boat with
he's all
like
handing out
6-7
2C.
bitches. It's not
exactly,
even
if you
her.
go to
Handout
any
Tuesday.
other news outlet, he's handing pink Molly to bitches.
Yeah,
Exactly,
That's only
not
one.
Cardi.
Yeah, that's
It's
one
Tulsi.
day out of fucking
It's
his whole life.
Bro,
Right. The
One-
videos I don't see are with Cardi.
one day
Right.
speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Fool.
I
It
never
does.
see a video.
It does, but I'm just
She's
saying we're
posted
making
that
it seem
shit.
like this is all he's doing when Stephon Diggs is really the one chilling.
NFL lore
Yeah.
says every nigga on the fucking Bills team that he used to play for, they have questions during
Oh,
practice.
yeah.
They ask every player on the team, who would you not let date your sister? Unanimous decision, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Unanimous, bro.
Now, that's true.
Got a big old dick. Big old dick.
I mean, bro was on a sideline.
Womanizer.
20 bitches taking pictures. and shit.
That nigga said you can't even give bitches coke on a boat anymore.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he ain't got suspended.
He can't.
Yo, the NFL lives
So,
different, bro. They're
it's
different.
it's the off season, bro.
Yeah.
That was insane. He
The
said
NFL don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
it's the off season right
Aaron
now.
Rodgers. It's because of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
What's funny is
Aaron
they
Rodgers
see
can say what the fuck he wants
Facts.
to.
the NFL seen that shit on Instagram. They're all like, they're all, hey.
I've never seen pink cocaine until I seen that video. Like I've heard of it, like it was
That's
myth.
Lucy?
It's like a legend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like motherfuckers talk about pink
Mythical.
cocaine. You know what I mean?
They had
But
that shit in
He was
Springs.
handing it out to the hoes on
They
the
had
boat,
Lucy in
and I'm like,
They
Boats
found
and hoes.
Tusi in that fucking club that they broke down.
Oh, what?
recently. Yeah,
And
that's
we weren't
Tusi.
invited?
That Mexican one.
Yeah, bro. The
Once
Mexican
again,
one. They had
and we're
Tusi,
not
bro.
invited to the cool parties.
That's you.
No Tus, bro.
No
Shit.
We were invited. Me and Eli.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh.
Y'all look like
there.
you sell Tusi.
I was about to say
Yeah,
that.
straight
I was
up.
there.
If you're getting 2G from anyone, it's those two over there.
All right. Let's not talk about drugs. Let's talk about fungus. Not
yeah.
the trippy kind, the
the
deadly
bad-
kind.
bad kind.
So 2 Chinese nationals were caught smuggling in a deadly fungus.
That's true.
Into the USA.
Literally,
And they got
the
caught.
Last of Us.
They were trying to kill us, bro.
it was
fuck?
a
What did we do?
They labeled
Pull
it
it up, Xander!
It was a terrorist act. They labeled it as
A
like
terrorist, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Damn.
fucking terrorism.
Of course that is.
Wait, you said 2 Chinese?
2 Chinese
After all the
nationals.
good PR Speed did this entire month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 niggas.
They
fucking-
come back.
Trying to give us fungus, bro.
This is how they respond.
This is how they Speed, bro.
I think it's promotion for The Last of Us too.
I was about to
You
say
know,
they watched
it's
The
a-
Last of Us and they're like, fuck it.
It's
They're like, we're
advertising.
starting-
Literally, the
We're
plot of The
starting
Last
it
of Us.
now.
Yeah.
We're starting it
I
now.
will say this.
All right.
Fuck that.
So let me say it. 2 Chinese researchers were charged with smuggling a fungus classified as a potential argo-terrorism weapon that could decimate crops and impact human health into the U.S. last summer in the okay, it's getting small.
You
In the
can pull
what?
one out.
In a wad of.
Oh, in a
tissues.
wad.
That's his, but
In a wad of tissues.
Hey.
Damn, they had this shit in tissues.
Just
bro.
eat it.
tissues.
Yeah, grab me a few.
They
It's
had
fine,
it in
it's fine.
Z,
Hey,
just
take
in
a piece.
tissues.
Give me a few bites, nigga.
That
Please.
that's a great word. Argo terrorism. I've never heard that
Did he
before.
hear me?
agro.
Yeah.
Agriculture, like agriculture.
Like
Like agriculture.
like agriculture.
Agro, yeah.
agriculture.
Like growing.
Isn't it agriculture, not like agro, like
I mean,
aggressive?
It's
you're fucking putting potato fool.
Too much.
Who says potato though?
This fucking guy.
Please tell me. he
Yeah,
says
Don.
potato.
All right, Don.
He has a
You said
the
potato.
Don and Nick show,
Hey.
whatever.
What is it? What is
Mac and Don show.
Yeah.
Mac and
Don show.
Mac and Don. Yo, he got your ass, bro.
He says it's potato.
Who? I mean, he has. a
But that
point.
is kind of crazy though. To like, I guess, agricultural warfare. Never thought I'd say those fucking words.
But what we do with them, though, is my
It's a
main
compound
question.
word.
We're studying them.
I don't know, yeah.
We're definitely
If they
studying
were-
that shit.
if
This
they
is
were
new.
in
It's new. We
napkins-
gotta study it. You know what I
We're
mean?
studying
You're
it,
telling
bro.
me they were in napkins, just wadded up bundles, someone just carrying this
Oh,
shit in their
hell
pocket?
Yo, how'd they catch that shit?
On
Damn.
God, on
Yo,
God.
TSA is on it.
Yo,
They're
that's
on
sick.
it.
Like, we should give them niggas raises all around.
Wait.
Bro, stop an apocalypse.
Why do they have metal detectors when they should have disease detectors? Like,
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
How did they catch this shit?
Yeah, so they didn't
Sir, we're
detect
gonna
it.
need to look
Racism.
at that tissue.
Hold on, I got you.
100% racism.
Tesla.
no.
I think so, because
Damn, they had to send this into the FBI.
Chinese students.
Of
and
course.
course.
It's federal.
Go up a little bit, bro.
That's it. Right
Oh, that's the top?
This is
Oh,
how
never
they
mind.
found out right here.
Once it
Yeah,
becomes
how did they find
terrorism.
out?
All right, read it out, Xander.
So the FBI discovered a sample containing the DNA sequence that would allow a researcher to propagate live Fusarium graminearium, a fungus that causes head blight in the biological materials that Young Queen Hyon 33.
Yo,
said-
good thing
Whoa.
he's not reading this, dude. Good thing
Whoa.
Deryk is not reading.
Hey.
Deryk could not read this right now.
Whoa.
And the Zunyong Leo 34
He's not doing
allegedly
any better.
allegedly smuggled into the U.S. according to the complaint.
So my off the top,
It hurts
my off the top
vegetables.
synopsis of this. Wait, what'd you say?
It hurts crops.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
kill.
but it's also
crops,
humans, too.
We
My
can get
off
into
the-
that, but
my
go ahead.
off the top synopsis of this is that America is gaslighting its citizens. This I don't believe that you caught people with this. Like this would be so much easier to smuggle in. If a mushroom spore, if you've ever like seen nature documentaries, a mushroom spore is like microscopic, bro. It's like mushrooms are propagating through, right?
It is tiny.
Mushrooms
It's very
are
small.
propagating through a gust of wind, and like
Millions. There'd be millions.
exactly. So like
And that's what I'm saying. He just carried this in his pocket.
I could walk through a mushroom field and on my shoes and wear the same shoes through TSA.
So what
I'm bringing it on my shoes.
I don't think they're giving us the full story
No.
because they must have been like watching these people for way
Some
longer.
shit, bro.
And
How do you
seeing
find
this?
this?
Because ain't no
This is
way you were just sitting there. It was like,
The napkin.
yeah, like what the fuck?
Well,
Or it
no.
was some racist ass shit. You were just like,
No,
oh, those two Chinese students look like it's up
They
to no good.
they stopped them in
got
the
lucky.
They stopped them in the act. Is what happened.
But
The act of what?
Act of
In
what?
the,
Yeah.
in,
They
in
were
the-
in the airport.
In the
they,
airport.
Well, they were bringing it to like where they could distribute it, like globe, like
they got caught in
national,
Ohio.
rather.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, from what I understood, it's a terrorist act, right? So it's for wheat and barley. So they want to get it into our food, and then it causes vomiting, and so they want the masses to get sick and start throwing up and all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
they were on their mission, their ultimate goal was to
Go to a plant. Go to a wheat plant. A wheat
Exactly,
farm.
and then all of our bread, all of our whatever is.
So
our
our
livestock,
argument was that. Well, my argument, I think he was agreeing with me, was that this is. It sounds like bullshit.
Yeah. It's
Because
definitely.
fungus is. You can't even see it.
Yeah.
But you could put you're saying that there's one spore or whatever, but this is what happens in nature, right? Like this is how they reproduce. So
You don't see
so
fungus spores.
when you make mushrooms, for example, you could get a spore like plate,
Yeah.
where you grow the spores on a petri dish or
kind
a
of a
glass plate.
fingerprint type process.
You could throw that in a fucking sandwich bag and throw that in your pocket, and that's kind of what the joke I was making was, like, we have metal detectors, but like we don't have disease detectors. So like you could go through a metal detector, they'll have no idea that you have a petri dish of the Black Plague in your fucking pocket. They could pat you down and be like, "Oh, you don't have a gun on you, so you're good to go."
Good.
Yeah. But this is a biological weapon.
That's what we're arguing.
That's what we're arguing.
Microscopic.
They're
I'm saying that
bullshitting
it's
us.
not bullshit. I'm saying that they were definitely trying to probably infiltrate maybe our food
know
system
they
or
definitely
whatever.
tried. They
always
that's
are.
why that's why they labeled it as a terrorism act, is because
I think
it was
the
politically
argument is-
motivated,
I
right?
think the argument is, how did they catch them? Like, how long were they watching them to figure out that they had this?
I think
Like,
it happened, and then they were like, "Fuck!" Like this is where it happened at the
But-
airport,
no,
right?
so-
and then they
But
shut
fucking
it down,
how?
right?
Like,
They
How?
probably had.
they have to been spying on these
Yeah,
people
so
for,
they
like,
probably had
weeks.
some.
You think they were spying?
They-
Like
let
they
Xander
were
hit it.
like,
Let Xander hit it.
I'll find out too. Hold on.
realistically, they have cameras, footage, surveillance
ChatGPT.
everywhere around the world. We have groups embedded into different countries around the world, and we also have higher technology embedded into different countries around the world.
We have spies in China.
Yeah, so basically we have spies in China, we got spies in Europe, everywhere around
So
the
then
world.
why did it get to Ohio?
So
How?
I can't
get that
answer
far?
that question, accurately, but I can say yes, they probably have been watching them for a while, but then when it got too late, basically, they're
Yes.
like, "Oh shit,
I agree with
toilet paper." That does not. That does
I'm
not
sorry, I don't
like.
agree with all of that.
That doesn't seem
toilet
accurate.
paper.
I'm sorry, this might be the shrooms, but what the fuck are y'all even arguing about?
The
at
pe-
this point?
the petri dish. He's talking about the petri dish.
I got you.
Figure
I got
out
you.
How it,
Yeah, but they
No,
also
me and you were
smuggled it
saying
through
it's
toilet
bullshit
paper.
because they couldn't
Okay,
detect
so
this shit.
so
You
their
think it's-
their petri dish was
We
the
know they
toilet
fucking
paper,
did
for
it. They got
example.
arrested.
Like I was just using petri dish as like an example of like how you would accumulate
Am I the
bacteria.
only one here that's-
And
You
like
can
a
wet a
lab.
paper towel and
But
grow shit like
Niggas are
that.
just
But-
yapping at this point, right?
Kind of.
No,
I got this. Hold on.
All right, Ricky, Ricky
Kind
give some
of.
context.
Yo, so the detection occurred at Detroit Metropolitan Airport in July of 2024 when U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers discovered concealed samples in Lou's backpack.
That's not even the right date, fool. That was like a
Yeah.
week ago.
That's what they said, though. This is what
Maybe Chat by
this
T
is.
is not updated.
No, they probably just came
That
out
was
with
7
it.
days ago.
I know, but let me just keep going.
Maybe that was the
And
last
it-
time he got caught.
That's when this has probably
Or when
been
they
going
found
on
that
forever.
sample.
It's probably just hit the news like recently because they were trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Dude, if we're 1 year late on a factor that's going to
Yeah,
take
that's
away
kind of crazy.
That's what it
apart
says.
the whole,
That's kind of crazy.
our whole food ecosystem.
I can ask it. I'll
Well,
ask
no,
it. Why
they
Yeah.
found it then. They just
I'll
haven't
ask it. Hold on.
identified who it was
I got it.
till now.
All right, so it was an investigation, and the investigation was led by the FBI and CBP, and they uncovered electronic communications indicating that them two had discussed smuggling this shit in. All right, so further examination of one of their electronic devices revealed information about it was a girl, her membership in and loyalty to the Chinese Communist Party, as well as evidence of Chinese government funding for her research on this pathogen.
We are a year late on
yeah,
this.
no. This
Yeah.
also happened
Straight
back
up.
in July of
So 1 year
2024.
exactly.
I told you, yeah. Says while specific methods of surveillance leading up to their arrest have not been publicly disclosed, the coordinated efforts by CBP and FBI suggest the comprehensive investigation into their activities, highlighting their concerns over national security and biosecurity risks associated with unorthodox.
All right.
Okay.
Now you're
Too many big words for Deryk at
Now you're
G.
getting into gibberish.
I mean, I'm not. I almost finished the sentence. You guys are just too stupid to know what's
we
happening.
understand what you're saying. We
Understood.
understand what you're saying.
It's kind of crazy that we're like,
bullshit.
there's a lot of
saying
buzz around it
gibberish.
right now, and it's a year old already.
Well,
It's
they're
just
barely
long-winded.
releasing the evidence, bro. This was 2 hours ago on ABC.
Yeah.
So like they're barely putting it out to us. It's not that we're
This
late.
shit's been going on for a while, bro.
Well, yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
trust it.
Is it
They're
too
barely
late though?
telling us. It's like it's like
You
the
don't
Joe
trust
Biden.
nothing, bro. You're
well,
the
no, I
conspiracy
mean,
guy.
Yeah. We
it's
did
been
it.
it's been filtered or produced, right? Like
We did it, and it's
After a
about the
year.
shit's about to hit the fan. And they bring it up now. And they're blaming China. They're like, China did it.
Facts.
Yeah.
That is our go-to.
That's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, it's too far. They've tested it in products. I'm like, oh fuck. And lightweight got out of control. China did it.
Yeah.
China did it.
China
Before
Their
it
fault.
hits the fan, China did it.
China did. I could see it.
You know,
Before they can
when,
realize it was us.
when
China
bad
did it.
shit in China happens, they're all America did it.
I'm sure.
We just blame each other.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
Everybody
sure the whole world.
there's like a podcast right now going on, and they're like, oh, America
fuck
did it.
American did it. Americans, fucking Americans.
So, the person who smuggled it received Chinese government funding for her work.
That's what
I
Okay.
fucking said that 2 minutes
said
ago,
that,
bro.
yeah.
Literally.
God
I
damn
think
it,
he was in the
Xander.
pisser. He was in the
Oh, he
pisser.
was in the pisser. Fuck.
Yeah,
It's okay, Xander. You were just trying to help.
We're all caught up on the lore.
I'm sorry.
We got the
But
lore.
in my heart of hearts, I feel like America, like Julius is saying, like we make this shit up, bro. You don't need that much of a mushroom to fucking make a mushroom. Like if you're a real botanist and you know how to do that shit, bro, you can do that shit off like a little piece of foil.
Well,
like
yeah,
you
there's
said.
tissue culture. Like that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
He was saying
you do. You only
he
need a
was
little
saying
bit.
tissue paper. Yeah.
Exactly.
Towel.
Like,
Wet that hoe
oh,
down.
Like
shit, bro.
if you're really trying to, we're not stupid, and they're making us sound like we're stupid.
That's exactly how I feel. They're like playing in your face. at this
Yeah.
point.
Facts.
Yeah. It's a year later. They're like, here's that information that we neglected.
I'm gonna murder you.
That we neglected to tell you
I
all
got it
last
right
year.
here.
Exactly.
Hey, we waited
we
a
could have been
whole year
sick
to
and
drop
vomiting.
this shit
Yeah.
on.
Already.
We could have been
Exactly.
dead by now. Oh, okay, thanks.
Hey guys, so we've been holding on to this for a while, but
Didn't want to scare you.
They probably got some shit now though. We probably got some
Conveniently,
Argo terrorism.
There's something
It's
happening right now.
There's
To
a new
bring it out
strain.
right now. Conveniently.
Well, there's a
Putting
new
it
strain
out
of
right
COVID
now.
that's out right now. It's called A1.
Since day
Damn,
one.
they got the A1
Yeah.
shit.
A1 day one.
It's like
A1.
A1
Since
something.
day one?
Damn,
It's
that's
like
that good
COVID
shit.
A1.
Shit.
That premium.
Take you into the
COVID.
afterlife.
So that might be a little bit of reasoning right there.
That's crazy. Anyway, fuck it.
Well, that was fun, huh?
Let's talk about some music. Let's talk about some music.
music.
How
Lil
about-
Wayne.
How about the new Lil Wayne
Lil
tape?
Wayne
Who
dropped
here has heard
fire.
it?
God damn it, I'm so pissed.
So
I
good.
have FOMO right now.
All right.
So good.
What's everyone's thoughts on it? You saying it's so good? Give us why.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay, he's
I mean,
running back to so good. Oh shit.
It's a good. It definitely it hits, but I feel like it could have been a little bit better.
Why?
I feel like
How?
Is it so good or could it have been better?
I just I wanna,
Hey,
Yeah, you're saying three different things now,
hey,
Eli.
Because Wayne hits no matter what. Wayne's Wayne.
That's
so that's why.
no.
that's literally
That's not true.
But
I mean,
Wayne has multiple flops.
hey,
Like recently.
that's
Julius?
That's
I
your
agree
opinion.
with that.
Fucking.
But just saying. But I definitely feel like you could have had a little bit more on it. You probably opened up to a little bit more features, but I feel like overall it's
I
pretty
like
good.
the features on it.
I'm gonna expound on your points.
Yeah.
First off, there was no marketing on this entire album. It dropped within us of hearing it in 4 days ago. Like no one knew Carter 6 was dropping. Did anyone?
Fuck no.
Nobody-
Yes.
nobody
I mean,
knew.
I heard it, but very recently, like a week ago.
Week ago,
Yeah.
literally.
That's zero marketing, bro.
Zero
Lil Wayne,
marketing,
the
bro.
top, arguably of all time,
One of the
top
best
9
to ever
rappers,
do it.
top 9,
Yeah,
top
bro.
10 rappers of all time. We don't know he's dropping an album.
That's what I'm
What the
saying.
fuck
It's-
happened?
Bro, Kanye has
He
better
was
fucking
being
marketing,
cocky.
and he talks
He
about
really was.
fucking sucking his cousin's dick.
He was being
It's
cocky.
Wayne. He was being cocky. He thought, oh, my name is gonna, carry
Make
that
this
weight.
bitch.
They've been
Go
waiting
crazy.
for the Carter 6 for so long.
Yes.
No, we've
But
been
it
going
was
for Carter
like-
5.
Nobody's.
No, but
Nobody's looking for
that's what
Wayne.
I think his mindset was for not putting any marketing behind it.
Which is
Motherfucker's
dumb.
gonna love it no
Like,
matter
his
what.
own son humbled him the other day, though.
What'd he say?
All right.
His own son was like, "Who's your favorite rapper?" And he was
Playboy
saying,
Cardi.
"Yeah, he was like Playboy Cardi."
But he's young.
Hey, dude,
Exactly,
you're not gonna
but
say
that
your
shit-
fucking dad.
Yeah, that's dad.
That's
still.
fucking. You're not gonna say
That'd be
your
weird
dad.
if he did.
Like he's still corny. Like
Yeah,
it's like
that's
dad.
Corny
still.
as fuck to say that. Oh, my dad's.
But
the
I'm
best.
just
like
see,
that's so
y'all
corny,
niggas
bro.
a fucking dickhead. Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't think that would be corny.
I'm about
when
to
your
say
dad is
something
Wayne.
after that.
No,
all right.
Your
If
dad
my
was-
dad was
It
Wayne,
was
I-
more of the fucking
yeah.
time, is what I'm saying. Back in
Nah.
the day, a kid would have been like Wayne, but Playboy Cardi. So his
But
name isn't carried.
no matter
much
what,
weight.
it's still your dad. I don't want to be like your dad is still your dad. Like your dad is still like a goofball. Like your dad is like
It's not.
your
You're not
dad's
gonna pick your
favorite,
dad. Yeah.
and anything. It's
So you
anything.
think Bronny doesn't think LeBron is the greatest basketball player of all time?
Yeah.
I
feel
mean,
like that's a
that's
different-
I
That's
think-
a different.
I think
Sports
that-
are so different.
I think
than
the
music.
conversation is
Oh,
trying to.
That's way more
escape the
measurable.
shadow.
So different. Sports
So
are way more
different, bro.
measurable than music.
No, that's way more
It's
measurable.
so
That's
different.
literal point by point by game by game.
Literally.
As far as
Great
artistry goes, that's
It's
album
stats.
by album.
And if you want to go
and by
album
like
by
what you
album,
like.
Wayne has better numbers than Playboy.
Music's
No, but it's
subjective, bro.
your
He
dad.
subjectively likes
Look,
that
like,
style of music
His
more.
dad probably wakes up and like makes him like banana pancakes. It's like, oh, that's dad. Like he's goofy. Like you're not gonna pick.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't get up and is like, time to listen to dad's bars
If,
again.
like-
Like, like that's not.
He doesn't
If
wake
your
up on my
dad-
dad's the best
if your
rapper in the
dad
world. It's
isn't
just
Wayne,
my
I can
dad.
understand that.
Yeah,
But
bro.
Wayne, you just said, is arguably top 10
That's
artists
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
world.
But he's still a goofy dad. Like he's still like taking you to t-ball practice. Like
What
that's
does
still
that have
dad.
to do with his lyrical
What-
ability?
no, but what I'm
I
saying
think-
is like your dad is a goofball.
I think that what it is like if you grew up around it, like if you
It would
grew,
be
if you
different
grew
to
up
you.
surrounded by it, you'd be like I understand my dad's the greatest.
He's a biased party.
And everybody that comes up to my dad thinks he's the greatest, and all my family thinks he's the greatest. And
That's
it's
just
like
dad to
and,
me.
and maybe when I'm by myself, I like to listen to Playboy Cardi.
I don't know.
Playboy Cardi has a grip on the
like,
youth.
and that's the
I want my
subjective.
kids to say I'm the best.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how, as a father, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
sir.
what the fuck you mean?
I
You
totally
want-
agree.
As a
I'm
human,
Wayne,
Yes, sir.
bro.
No.
And you like Playboy Cardi?
That's
He's,
what I respect
he's
that,
my
yeah.
clone.
No, that's
Like,
true.
what the
It's
fuck?
not.
That's true. You do want, of course, you want your kids to celebrate.
He's more of a
Sure,
clone than
Wayne
of a young
equals
thug.
Playboy Cardi.
He's more of a he's more
But
of a
also
clone
at
of
the
young
same
thug.
time,
And who's Young
you get-
Thug's clone?
You're little
Young
Wayne's
Thug's the
kid,
clone of
so
Wayne.
No.
We can go
He
to
is.
a Wayne.
You can't
we
say
can go to a
Playboy's
Young
at the-
Thug,
clone of him,
old
though.
school
He
right
said
now.
he said Playboy's
Young-
that
I said
clone
Young
of
Thug is not a clone of
and then I said
Lil
Thug
Wayne.
is a clone of Wayne. He
Future
literally had a whole thing.
Future
copying
and Wayne is Young Thug. And Young Thug, Future, and Wayne is fucking Playboy Cardi.
But they have completely different pitches that they rap in, completely
That's
different
insane.
writing styles,
Yes.
completely different cadences, completely different.
Wait. Let's talk about the album.
Let's talk about the.
Let's talk about the album.
Yeah, like
Let's not talk about his legacy or whatever, because obviously, like, I don't want to be mean, but your kids will probably never be like, I love listening to my dad. He's the menace rapper.
I'm
That's
not
so
Wayne.
fucking gay.
that's
I'm not
cheesy
Wayne.
as fuck.
I'm not
That's so
Wayne.
fucking gay.
I'm not Wayne.
I know. So you're like giving yourself less credit here.
The point is that if I'm arguably one of the best rappers in the world,
If you-
I would feel some type of way for myself.
Bro, do you
Was one of the best.
Do you think
Was
Blue Ivy is like Jay-Z's my favorite rapper? No, she's
I
like
bet you-
she's like
100. I bet you she is.
I
she's
bet
like
you- no.
I
I
like
can
Taylor
hear her
Swift.
being a
That's
cheesy
wrong.
bitch
I
like
can
that.
That's the
almost
wrong
guarantee-
argument. That's the wrong argument. I think she says Beyonce is my favorite singer.
Yeah,
No, she-
literally.
Oh,
She-
yeah.
no,
Who's
she's
to
saying
say
her
he
mom,
doesn't
it's
like his
different,
dad's
yeah.
songs?
She's saying
She's just
Billie
saying
Eilish.
he
Dad and
likes
mom is
him
different,
better,
but, like-
unfortunately.
Of course,
It's
mom
not
is
a
gonna get
problem.
the.
I just feel like that's crazy.
Mom's gonna get the-
I'm just seeing where he's coming from
That's
when he
what I'm
brought the
saying.
argument up.
These niggas just completely.
It's a different perspective.
I don't want to
though.
be like
We don't count.
like
right?
I love you guys and like you guys are wrong though. Like I'm sorry.
Okay.
I could give like a deeper synopsis, but like I don't want to.
You don't have the right to say we're wrong. Everything we're saying is opinionated.
Yes,
Facts.
exactly.
No, you
Music
got-
is subjective.
100.
No, you're wrong.
The kid can fucking.
No,
music
that's
is
not
so
a fact.
subjective.
Exactly.
Well-
Thank you.
The kid could not like
to put
Wayne
to
at
your
all.
point, he could also say that you're wrong, but that's his opinion, right?
Exactly.
So it's like we can
It-
just go back and forth of like it's our opinion, right?
Pretty much. Anyway,
Yeah. Let's talk about the album. Let's talk about Lil Wayne's new album. You said you liked it. I feel as if we're asking too much of Lil Wayne at this point. Lil Wayne needs
Nobody
to.
asked for this.
Well, no, but
That's a good point.
For us to even still put him in the contendership of is this album gonna make noise, because there is generational artists that can put out an album and it's just there. We don't have to talk about it. They're doing it just to cement their legacy. Lil Wayne is still keeping up with the Joneses. He's still trying to do his thing. Motherfucker making a song with Big X to plug.
He's got good features.
You don't
on
gotta
there,
do
bro.
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's got some good fucking
But he's
features.
He does have
strong.
some good
He's
features.
I
keeping
agree.
up with the young people.
Who is he supposed to do features with?
More legacy
Jay-Z
acts.
and Jada Kids.
Well, not
Just
even
because
that.
he's
I would
old.
rather see a Lil Wayne tape, him solo being more introspective. Like, dang, like talking about his thought process, his drug use, his come up, like a 444 type thing.
That's too much. That's too much to ask from Wayne.
I'm about to say,
You're
that's-
asking too much of
Nigga,
Wayne.
that is not Wayne.
Technically,
That is not Wayne at all.
Yeah,
No,
you're
But
asking too much of
he's
Wayne.
he's still trying to keep up with these young rappers.
Because that's Wayne.
He's
just
what
making
he's saying
music,
is
bro.
arguably like kind of not falling off, but like he's in his older years. So
Yeah,
like,
but,
why
like,
not
he's not
change it
trying
up
to
just
make
a little
the
bit
same
and
type of
like give
music.
it
But
introspection?
I feel like-
He's too cocky for
Yeah,
that.
I'm about to say, it's not
But hold,
his-
God forbid an
not
artist just drop an album. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker just likes making music.
You gotta-
regularly.
you gotta
Is
know
he
your
even
place.
worried about the new artists that are
That
out?
too. It could
Yes.
have been like he said. It could have just been something he wanted to do. And
God
so,
forbid a motherfucker drop
Wayne
an
has
album.
been talking about dropping the Carter 6 for a long time. It hasn't been marketed, but it's been a conversation.
It's been a big
for
conversation.
forever.
In 2 years-
he literally made a tape that said the wait for the Carter 6 before this.
In 2 years, we're gonna be like, he's been wanting to drop the Carter 7 forever. Bro, he's gonna have the Carter 22. Yeah, at this point, like, that's just his sequential series.
The Carter 6 has been a thing since Thug.
The
Made-
Carter
Yeah,
5,
when-
the Carter
when-
5 was more waited on,
low-key,
Carter
like,
5 wasn't even that long ago.
but
I
everyone
kind of
was
agree with
waiting
you
for
saying.
it.
Didn't Young Thug have a whole mixtape called The Barter 6?
Yeah, he was gonna make it the Carter 6,
Yeah,
but
but
they
he
couldn't. Exactly.
'Cause it was
So
legal.
and that was years ago.
But they had beef.
That was years
Young,
ago.
But
Young
the point
Thug
is
and,
that
and Lil
it's
Wayne have
the-
beef.
It's like
because of
it's like
Birdman.
detox from fucking from.
I'd be
from,
mad too if my clone
Dr.
took my
Dre.
dad.
Wait,
We've
wait.
been waiting on the Carter 6 for at least 6-7 years.
No, we haven't.
Bruh.
No,
The
only-
Carter
the
5. The
yeah,
Carter,
Carter 5
5
is
was
that
about
old.
it.
Yeah.
How
it's
old
like
is it? We gotta
it's
look.
Pull up when the Carter
Isn't the
5
Carter
came
5
out.
like 2020?
20,
No, I think it's
Yes.
like. Is it 2020?
2019.
Yeah.
Is it really
Yeah,
that old?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
it's that
newer than
old,
that.
6,
bro.
7
It's that-
years.
I thought it was fucking newer than
Yeah,
that.
no,
No,
I was
it's
about to
that
say it's like
old,
2020, yeah.
Damn, that is pretty
2019, yeah.
old. Wow, that's
But
fucking
I,
old,
I,
actually.
I will argue no one was
2018.
waiting.
2018.
Holy
6-7
shit!
years.
Yeah,
Damn, that's a
2018.
long
So we've
time.
When
been
was
waiting
it?
for
That's
the Carter
a long
No.
time. Wow, where did the time go? What the fuck?
How old is it?
7 years. Bro.
7 years.
2018.
Yeah, no,
That's insane.
No, that tracks.
Wow, I thought it was way
I just knew
like
beef
recently.
when he was, like,
Exactly.
dropping
That
the bar
was,
6.
I lived in fucking Kentucky when this happened. That's why I remember.
Damn,
how
we're
long
old
ago
as
it
shit
was.
now.
So it's like the point is that he's been talking about
Tilt the mic down.
next-
It wasn't
mic down more.
as anticipated though. You can't say
Tilt
that.
it toward you, like you got to talk in the tip. There you go.
Oh shit.
Jeez, motherfucker, I hate you.
You fucking did it.
I
You did do it. That was your fault this time.
Oh god.
I don't know why I was doing that. Anyway,
All right,
I
well-
listened to it and I felt like it was Wayne.
Yeah.
It was what I expect from
Wayne.
Wayne. Some catchy punchlines, witty metaphors, and no depth.
Switch
like
up a
every
beat.
fucking
No
Wayne.
depth.
every
It's every Wayne album, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
we're asking too much of Wayne. Exactly, no depth. Like that's
Just let him make his shit.
That's a slanderous statement. If you were to announce that about any other rapper, this album had no depth.
When's the
Bro,
last
that's a
time
slanderous
Wayne
statement.
has had depth in his album?
Well, I mean, you're right. Like,
Or what about Playboy Cardi for that matter?
No depth.
No depth.
Right.
Yeah,
Zero
So,
depth.
and that's
That motherfucker got negative depth.
But to
How you get
Playboy Cardi,
negative depth?
that's a compliment. It's just subjective to the artist that you're talking about.
I don't think
That album takes depth
Like,
from you.
Wayne
Like,
was spitting. He was spitting. He was saying some dope shit. I was catching his metaphors and his punchlines, but I don't ever expect more from him than that. Honestly,
that's a slight for you to say about a top 10 MC. I don't expect nothing.
That's
I don't
what
expect
he-
that out of you, bro.
That's
the
what
fuck?
you literally just said. You want a whole introspective album from him. So what are you talking
Okay.
about?
That's
So,
what I'm saying. For
you're
for
saying-
him to age out gracefully out of this slump, he's in a slumber, or he's in like a valley in his career. For him to age out of this gracefully, he needs to do this in his career. He needs to give us something that we're all adults now. We all grew up with you, bro. You need to give us an adult album. This is still fucking like you're keeping up. You're keeping up with the
you're
young kids.
arguing my point. You're arguing my
I know.
point.
Yeah.
We're the same point.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're asking too much from a fucking washed
Yeah.
up New Orleans nigga.
Can
bro.
I-
A hood
it ain't happening.
that almost died
You
off
want a
Wayne like
fucking
20 times in his
introspective
life.
He's just gonna
Yeah.
keep dropping what he wants.
Yeah,
He's all,
can,
"Oh,
can
matter
I,
anymore."
can I make an argument about like MCs in general? Like they're just making music that like bumps, and if we're being real, it's like usually club music, right? Like we're on the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just want something that bangs, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to have depth. I don't
Do you
have
think
to.
Future
I don't have to
is
think.
gonna make
I-
an introspective album in the future? Or
Right.
Thug is gonna
there
make
is.
an introspective
and so,
album?
and so it doesn't
Thug
have,
is definitely not
it
gonna
doesn't
be
have to be like Kendrick Lamar where I'm like
Exactly.
this is
Yeah, no.
psychologically deep and I understand
want
it
that
on
from
another
Wayne.
level.
No,
So,
none of us want
like,
that from Wayne.
with EDM or like lots of
Shout
different
out.
genres, but it's like you're not even looking for something that's deep.
That's
and
a completely
so
different genre. There's
His
no different
fans
lyrics.
wouldn't want to hear that shit.
No.
but
No, but at some point they do, bro. It's
I
like
don't think
your
so.
your
Yeah,
crowd
no.
is aging with you. Your fan base is aging with you.
We don't need the Nas shit from Wayne. I want Wayne.
yeah.
If you want the Nas shit from
So
Wayne,
you're
just
telling
have him
me-
write a book.
So you're telling me you
People
want
just wanna
Drake
bang
to
at
make
the
a
club.
Kendrick album
Yeah,
because
bruh.
he's growing up?
I just want to
You
hear
wouldn't
fucking
wanna hear
dope.
that.
Eventually,
I want to hear a dope
yes.
hook from Wayne. That's what I want.
That's
I don't
all.
want.
Arguably-
I want the punchy.
Yeah,
Solid
bro.
lines.
Arguably,
Yeah,
a lot of
Make me
bullshit.
dance. Make
Yes.
me
that's not
dance.
too much to ask.
I don't want to be in my feelings thinking too much listening to Wayne.
Yeah,
Fuck
no, no, no.
Yeah, get me grinded on or something, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear
there you go.
You have artists that you can go to for that.
Yeah.
Right.
like
Jay-Z technically did it because it was popular at the fucking time, to be honest.
Jay-Z is damn near one of the I can name on my one hand. He's one of the artists that has aged with his audience. Like he was making that
He
fucking
has aged
boom
with
boom
his-
shoot 'em
yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
shit when he was
now
a
he's
younger
got
cat.
444 and shit. Yeah,
bro, he's
You're right.
fucking
He's got Otis and shit.
That came out
He's
like 2015.
he's
Yeah,
elevated.
Yeah, but he hasn't dropped since,
Bro,
right?
he's
10 plus years,
He's
a decade
50
ago.
years old,
He's
fool.
50, yeah.
He hasn't
When you're
dropped
50,
since.
you think you're gonna mature
He's
more, bro.
also
You're
not a drug
you're
addict that
fucking
almost died
grandpa.
off lean multiple
I
times.
was just
Multiple
about to
times.
say, yeah.
Yeah, he has
he's-
way more money
Having
than
fucking
Wayne.
seizures.
He has way more money.
Having seizures because he drinks so much fucking lean,
I mean,
bro.
and that's kind of
You got to think about his mentality.
he's holding him back. Yeah, drugs, they hold you back.
Once
If
again.
you cannot be you. I've never seen an 80-year-old drug addict. You're fucking
Dead, bro.
exactly.
You never seen an old crack addict on the
Yeah,
street?
yeah.
Well, they look old, bro, but they're
Sons
40.
of-
They're 40.
Hey,
You
crack,
know
They just
what's
look
up.
at
hey,
They're 40.
Hey,
They're 40.
Tapped in the culture
Hey,
with you.
hey, no. Crack addicts live forever. They
Yes.
got superpowers.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, they do.
They're definitely
Until
70-year-old
until
crack addicts.
fentanyl came in the game, they was
fucked them
taking
up.
out crack
Hey,
addicts.
yo!
Hey, yo.
He kind of spit.
He kind of spit. He kind of spit. He kind of spit.
I'm
No,
so
'cause
serious.
He
Dude.
actually spit.
Back when I worked at King Supers, bro, there's some old ass crackheads,
There's some
bro.
real
There's
old
some
ones.
old
No,
crackheads.
they just They just look old, fool.
No, brother.
They
Old,
kinda
bro.
like
I've lived
me.
in neighborhoods with
No.
fucking 50-year-old Betty Boops.
Not
Yeah,
hey,
old.
not until
50 is not
fentanyl came
old.
around and then it started taking
Yes, the fuck it
motherfuckers
is,
out.
50
Crack is a superpower.
That's half
Not
your
a
life.
lot of people know that.
If you're healthy, 50 is like
50 is not half your life. You're gonna live to 70 or 80, if you're healthy.
I mean,
And that's statistically.
So
That's
35
the
is half
regular.
your life.
So yeah, that's old.
He's saying crack's a superpower. Big D smokes crack. Confirmed.
yeah, don't even.
Confirmed.
Anyway,
Everyone
All I'm
knows.
saying is, in any aspect in life, if you do drugs, it's holding you back.
Yeah.
You could be working at fucking Chipotle. If you do drugs, it's holding you
What
back.
if it, what
You
if
could
it
be
was
a
the
rapper.
super
We're going
serum?
back to the argument that you want an introspective album from Wayne. He still does drugs, so we're not getting that from him.
No, but and I'm saying like that's
Shout out.
That's holding him
Shout
back,
out.
bro. Like
Obviously,
the
he
drug
doesn't think
raps.
that. He's famous and rich. He
He's
can
an
stop
addict,
at
fool.
any point.
Bro, he's
He can get help.
skateboarding right now.
He can
Wait,
get help.
wait. You
He
don't
can
think
pay for the best help in the world.
you don't think
my
addicts
man's
make the
Deryk
best
just
music?
wants fucking.
If he really wanted
Lil
to make
Wayne.
an introspective album, he could have said, "I want to do that." I
Xander,
plan on that.
no,
but
that's
he
not-
gave us
Pull
the
up Lil
same
Wayne
list.
skateboarding.
No, don't do Xander, don't listen to
No,
Ricky.
come on, bro.
Xander,
Bro,
don't
what
listen
are you
to Ricky.
What's wrong with
doing?
Chuck Fit?
Why not?
What?
ChatGPT. We're having a very serious conversation.
What were you saying?
All right, so what I'm saying,
Pull it up,
my God,
Xander.
really?
I'm arguing 2 points right here. What I'm
Have fun
arguing
in the middle of this.
I'm arguing,
for
do
real.
drug addicts make good music? Obviously, drug addicts make good music. All the music we listen to right now
But
is
we
made
can't
from drug
expect
addicts.
Amy Winehouse to make.
Well, she's dead.
Before
Shout
she
out.
died,
Shout out.
she wasn't making the type of music that you expected her to make as a drug addict.
My band.
What do you
Deryks want
mean?
Wayne to be
Rehab?
so
You're trying to
fucking-
take me.
Wait, you're saying so she was sober when she made her best music? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
no. I'm saying that I'm saying he wants Wayne to make a type of album that he's not in the mentality to make.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Bro,
I agree.
Excuse me for asking more of our fucking idols, bro. I don't want Lil Wayne to make drug music until he's dead. I want him to fucking be sober and have some
That's-
kind of
that's- but
fucking
it's your
retrospective.
As a fan of music, the type of music
Did you hear this last album?
the type of music that you like is going completely
Wait,
against what you want from him.
Let's hear your
You don't even
opinion on the
listen to that type
Carter
of
Carter
music.
6. What do you mean? I listen to everything.
You listen to gangster
You haven't
shit.
played Wayne in fucking forever.
I showed you the Carter
You listen
6.
to
You didn't even
gangster
hear
shit.
any of it.
Yeah,
The
I know,
point-
because I
showed
don't
you
have
it. I'm
fucking
making-
time sometimes,
the point-
bitch.
You don't got
I
time.
don't sit here and
Hold
listen
on.
to a fucking
Bro,
19...
what do? You just dye your
Are
hair
you
blue and do
fucking
nothing,
serious,
bro. You
This
dye your hair
motherfucker
blue
don't
nothing.
work, bro.
Bro,
you
you
don't
just
work
dye
hard
your hair
enough,
blue
bro.
and do nothing.
This motherfucker has time to listen
Bro,
to
this
a
guy has
19 song
9K
one.
subs. This guy has 9K subs, and now I don't work hard enough.
Instead of making one, right?
All I'm saying
You have
is
time to listen
that
to it. I have time
the
to make
type
it.
of music that
bitch.
you listen to
No
as a young
no one's
artist.
listening to you like they're a Lil Wayne.
I don't give a
At the
fuck.
end of
That's
the
a fact.
I
At
don't
the end
give
of the
a
day,
fuck.
the type of music
least I
that,
make
that
shit.
young people listen to is completely opposite of the
motherfucker is
type of music
stupid,
you
bro.
want him to make.
Niggas are
Wait, I'm sorry,
dickheads.
that-
Most
This is all I'm
people
gonna say.
most people want, like you said, you hype up Playboy Cardi all the time.
He's a very popular rapper, yes.
The point is that why would Wayne switch his whole style to make an introspective album when you suck Playboy Cardi?
Literally,
as
all
these
I'm
type of
saying,
artists
all
do?
I'm saying is,
I see what you mean.
Lil Wayne
Yeah.
is a legacy. He's gaining on a legacy act. All he has to do, stop doing drugs, and we're gonna be way more perceptive to the music, bro. We're tired of his drug era. That's my argument. He's not growing with his fan base. That's what I'm saying.
No
And
artist.
I'm not crazy for that.
Like what artists?
I'm
that
still down
you
to listen to that,
listen
Wayne.
What artists that you listen
But
to
you're
have
wrong.
grown with their fan base?
What did he say to us earlier?
Has Thug grown
yeah,
with his
you're
fan
wrong.
base? Has Future grown with his fan
Well,
base?
remember we had an argument that Thug, his jail stint, he did 3 years in prison. That stunted his growth because I'm arguing Young Thug was
When
on
he
the
got
decline.
out, did he
Young
grow?
Thug was on the decline before
Is
he went to prison.
When he got out of prison, did he become a Christian rapper and
No.
start talking about positivity?
Prison-
Or is he still talking about
No,
soul and
bruh.
slap?
Prison put his career on ice and it catapulted him. Like he was going down.
So-
it made him kind of sit there and went up.
Can I interject
Okay.
here? And
yeah,
Yeah.
He did with Thug.
With Thug, for sure.
Because he did. Isn't he dropping Spider? Fucking what you call it?
Yes, he is dropping a new.
He's giving like people tarantulas or something.
Yeah, for his new album.
Kind of hard to roll out.
I thought that was fire.
Very
Facts.
hard to roll out.
I wanted a tarantula from Thug.
What are you saying? Conrad?
that's crazy. So I think to like maybe meet in the middle between both of you, like as far as artists go, I think that you're both right. I think that on one hand he's right and one hand you're right.
The shrooms are kicking in over there.
I feel like we've already got an introspective album from fucking Wayne. It was that
I
rock
think-
album.
Ben whooped an ass.
What?
It was when he was talking
rock
about
album.
fucking that rock shit he made.
Oh,
back
fuck
then.
2007?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter when it was.
Let me see.
No,
you
that
pop
wasn't
body.
even
No,
on
that's
that
not him.
album.
That was Prom Queen.
That was Prom Queen and shit.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that was,
about that
fucking
thoughtful shit.
That's Rebirth,
I
my nigga.
feel like
It was thoughtful shit.
Rebirth
then.
was
That
fire.
shit was like a decade ago. God
Yeah,
damn.
it
I
doesn't
feel like-
matter. It was a thoughtful album.
I'm with Ricky.
Literally a decade ago.
We're so old, bro.
Rebirth
Yeah.
came out
Fuck.
with fucking
Shit.
Left 4 Dead and the Xbox
A decade?
360.
How did that come out a decade ago?
That's crazy.
Wait, this fool got a point to
Are-
prove.
Aren't all the best songs not that it's a good thing, but aren't all songs about drugs and alcohol and like we look at rappers and they talk about the crimes that they did and like they will go to jail like you said, but then that will give them notoriety, right? And so
for sure.
and so
They need the
and
mugshot.
So why
and
would
so
they change?
And so
Why switch
well,
up?
he's saying that it stunts their career, right?
No, I said-
he said it. Well,
Young
not stunt.
Thug.
I'm sorry. It will freeze your
Just for Young Thug.
Yeah.
There's multiple artists that go to prison and fall off.
Young Shiesty.
And I think that.
So why? But he's not out yet, so we can't.
Well,
say
he's
that.
never
I
getting
think
out.
well, my
He's getting out like next year.
ultimate point is like
Who?
all of our
Yeah.
favorite songs
Yeah.
are about
thought he
drugs
was
and
in there for
alcohol
life.
and
Didn't he
like
have a
stuff
switch?
like that.
Don't
right?
say all of our favorite songs are about that. Not all my favorite songs are about that.
No.
He likes
lot of them are,
Apata. He likes Apata.
I like Apata.
a lot of
We're
them
talking about rap.
are
He does like
about
Apata.
like yeah. I mean, a lot of them are about like overdose and addiction and like the things that we all go through.
Party
Like it's
life.
not saying that we all go through all of that, but like the troubles and tribulations that we all go through.
I mean, you're arguing for the kind of the point that we made earlier, as if at some point we started glorifying the drug user, when at first it was the entrepreneur, aka the drug dealer, who was or the CEO label creator. Now we're listening to
The user.
Lil Pump.
The user.
Yeah, exactly. So. I agree with you. Yeah, it's just the time we're living in, but that doesn't stop a legacy artist like Wayne from continuing. There's not going to be any more Waynes. There's not going to be any more like. We're not going to look at Lil Pump in 10 years and be like, Lil Pump he really could do it. He could really bring it back.
There's
No.
not going to be another Lil Pump.
But can't there be people that don't want a fucking insightful Wayne song? That don't even want to. They just want the fucking cool.
They
hook.
want
You,
that
you want him
Boppy.
to be 60 years old, be like,
No, he shouldn't
Put
make
some
music
money
at
on it.
60-year-old.
gonna retire.
He's gonna retire, bro.
Kinda,
Let
yes.
him make his fucking
I hate to
dope
say
pop
it,
and
but
shit
yeah.
a few more times, and then when he should inevitably fucking retire.
Like James
I don't want
Brown,
a
you know what I mean?
60-year-old Wayne rapping at all.
I got
Like
PP.
fucking, who wants that, right?
No.
Motherfucker should play jazz, right? Yes, age out gracefully, but he will never do that. So don't let him do that. Just fucking
Jazz.
make your club shit, and then fucking.
And that's what
Even
Wayne's
then, I
good
feel
for.
like that is aging out gracefully in his terms because Boosie. didn't
Well, say it in the
stop.
mic. What?
I feel like that is aging out gracefully for Wayne. You feel me? Dropped another little banger. You feel me?
You got to think about Wayne's mentality.
Yeah, he's not
His
going to be.
perspective
He's
of the
still.
world.
Do you think he's still sipping lean like he used to?
I think that
I don't think he's sipping lean
that
like
he's
that.
thought about everything we're
I don't think
talking
like
about,
that.
Yeah.
and he said that I'm gonna do what I've been doing.
That motherfucker skateboards like
That's
every
what-
day now. Did you
Every
guys know
day.
that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's every day skating right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he's sipping lean like that no more. Like he can't.
I feel like there's no
fucking-
longevity to that. I think he'd be dead if he
He's
did.
fucking super.
Because he was sipping that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, fact.
He
But
almost did die off
He'd
of
be
that shit.
dead.
yeah, you're saying he was seasoned and shit, huh?
You
Yeah.
did.
It was
That
a
has
big
to
thing
give. That
for
has
a
to little put a
while.
stop to your usage
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
definitely stopped doing
That
that.
has to like.
But I don't
halt
think
your
that's ever going to
usage.
cause a switch up in his musical career or
No.
whatever genre he decides to pick. I feel like Wayne's music's always going to be
Wayne's music.
boppy.
Facts.
Yeah, just Wayne. He has his own signature style and place, and I don't think he's ever going to kind of try to be like a little sadder or more thoughtful.
I don't
or-
want that from
No,
him, bro.
people don't,
I
want,
don't
that.
want that.
They really don't.
I
People
don't.
have been hyping up Carter 6 for a while
I
now.
want
'cause
some
they want
fucking-
that real good boppy old Wayne shit back.
If I want the lyrical shit, I'll go to Nas, bro.
Exactly.
Literally.
I'll fucking
There's
listen
other
to
artists to go
other
to.
people, bro.
You don't come to Wayne hoping for like an inspirational song.
No,
you come
bro.
to Wayne hoping for a bop.
I want
something you
some.
can
Yeah,
have a good
bro.
time to get lit to.
This is
No,
some
He
shit we can
should have
grind
had
to,
better
party
promotion,
to.
though.
yeah, a little bit.
He does
I-
need better promotion.
I
As a
don't like-
grandfathered artist, you need to
Yeah.
have way better promotion.
Because
I don't
Nas
think-
is crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think you can drop like anonymously like
It all
that.
comes down to funding, though. How much funding did he put in? It's fucking money that you got to put into this shit, dude.
all right. Sorry. Shout out chat, bro. They just listed off 5 artists that have grown with their fan bases. These kind
Okay,
these slipped my
cool.
head. These slipped my head. J. Cole, amazing artist that has grown with his fan base.
And
J.
he's
Cole's
never
never been a
changed.
Wayne. He's
He's
always
never
been an
changed.
introspective artist.
Yeah,
He's been an
He's always
introspective
been
artist.
that
since
guy.
What the fuck
started
did he
rapping.
grow with?
He had one album that he talked about drugs, and he was talking about them
he was
badly.
literally
For other
he was
people's drugs.
his one of his most popular songs about losing his virginity. Bro, you think you're still losing virginity at 40 years old? The fuck?
He did that song.
You're an idiot,
He did that song
All right,
years.
let me
He
name
dropped
the
that
rest
song
of-
years later.
Let me name the rest of the list.
That wasn't even one of his
That was
first
his
songs.
J.
older
Cole.
album.
J. Cole, Ice Cube. Ice Cube. That's Dejan. Will you open that door for him?
Tron.
Ice
Just
Cube.
call him Dejan.
Ice Cube. That's another artist that has grown with their fan base. Exponentially. Ice
I
Cube.
don't agree with that.
I don't know.
He doesn't
I don't
even make
agree.
music anymore. He
He dropped some shit,
an
but it
artist.
was.
He's
I
an
haven't heard
actor.
one
He dropped some shit
fucking
recently, but he
song
had
in
worse
a while
marketing
now.
than Wayne did.
Exactly. I have the album on my shit.
He was in Westmore with Snoop, him, who are the other fucking two guys? It was like fucking something Westmore.
Snoop is
Mount Westmore.
doing
Mount
Snoop.
Westmore.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all remember
Snoop
that?
is doing Snoop shit, and I don't
What
care
up,
what nobody
Tron?
says. E40 has never grew. I'm a big E40 fan. He does not grow with his fan base.
Fuck no,
He
bro.
does not.
Ice Cube has not grown with his fan base. I can't
E40
agree with that
hasn't
one.
either.
I can't agree with that one.
Wait, so like,
He's fucking.
Wait,
if he
wait,
grown
wait.
with his fan base, yeah, he made kid
wait.
movies. like-
So like, does growing with your fan base not like mean like you're carrying like the generations that like were fans of you originally? So like now
We have kids and jobs and shit, so now I'm talking about that type of shit, basically.
right, but like nowadays like. Most people wouldn't say that Ice Cube was their favorite rapper, even though like he probably should be, right?
Back in the day, people were saying
Back in
that.
the day.
Exactly, but so like when you grow with your fan base, is that not like he outgrew like the kids nowadays like wouldn't even say Ice Cube's name, let alone know him from Are We
I
There
don't think
Yet?
that
You know
just
what I mean?
growing that means he grew with his fan base in that aspect, because that's technically the argument we're having with Wayne. The kids ain't trying to listen to he just said. The kids ain't trying to listen to what he got to say.
No.
Right. And I feel like the same would happen with Ice Cube if he anonymously dropped one night.
Yeah,
We'd be like,
he
"Oh, Ice
did,
Cube dropped."
and it did nothing. It
Yeah,
did
and
nothing.
it's
I
like,
didn't know
oh,
Ice Cube dropped.
We
like
all
2
look
years
at it
ago.
for a second and be like, oh.
Low key,
Right.
If it's not a fucking movie from Ice Cube, I'm not paying
Yeah.
attention to it.
Yeah, I skimmed through the album.
even
And that's a beautiful
Even
agent
then.
with his audience, because
Oh, that's-
the people that were listening to Ice
Yeah.
Cube are now watching TV and movies.
Like, if this nigga ain't fucking producing a movie, Ice Cube, I don't want to hear shit from
Yeah.
you, bro.
Even then, his son took over his like
And then
movie
we
career.
can also
Yeah,
take
bro.
this back full circle
And
to
I like
Wayne.
his son.
Name the other
You
artists
think
that he
of
gave
Wayne's
you, so we can
audience.
piece those apart.
E40.
He did grow.
Facts.
I already
E40.
said it. E40 does not. I'm a
E40,
big
yeah.
E40 fan.
This
I
list
listen
is
to every
not it.
album
Is
he
this Mike
drops.
Jones?
And he's not. Yeah,
This
it
is 100%
It
Mike Jones.
I
And it's
fucking
not-
knew it.
Who?
Bro,
E40
just off the
doesn't
3
grow.
artists,
He'll
I knew it
still
was Mike
make
Jones.
music,
Who?
but he doesn't.
Knew it
He
was
has the
Mike
same
Jones.
formula every album.
I knew it was you, Mike.
Snoop.
And Snoop doesn't even do anything anymore.
I'm
Bro,
gonna be
and
honest.
Y'all such
again, he
fucking
fucking
haters.
He's just
bro, he
outside.
makes weed music still.
I was about to
He
say,
said J. Cole like.
J. Cole's the
that's
worst.
Kendrick. That's like saying Kendrick. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's literally
They-
what
they-
they've
has
done
done
for
from
10
their
years.
point.
their whole gimmick.
Haters.
Yeah.
Well,
J.
I've been,
Cole's whole
it's
build
not
up
even
was
that, bro.
on that
Well,
introspective
it's not-
music.
J-
the
Hold on,
build
hold
up.
on, hold on.
J.
It's
Cole
not.
talked himself
hold on,
out of
it's-
the big three anyway.
They're not. It's not us being haters. I've listened to J. Cole through his whole fucking
facts.
career,
Right.
That's what
bro.
he does.
I am
the
a
thoughtful
fan,
Southern nigga.
Right.
but you cannot say he is aged into something that he's
He's
not.
always been
He's
like
always done.
He's not even in the
Always.
conversation. He's literally
Yeah,
not even
bro,
in the
you
conversation.
can't even throw him in
Real
there.
shit.
No.
He
Kanye.
wasn't. He wasn't in the Kendrick and
Kanye
Drake.
definitely
beef.
don't fucking.
Yeah,
know.
he
Kanye-
aged the worst.
Kanye
I'm
went
just kidding.
backwards.
Y'all about to say he didn't
Kanye,
age
fuck
with his
it.
fast.
Yeah, he went to 1950.
Like, bro started off saying Jesus walks, and then
And now he had to change. Now he had to change his lyrics to
Wow.
Hallelujah.
Hail Hitler. Hail Hitler.
now it's a Hail Hitler.
Now
bro.
he's all
Like,
Hallelujah.
It is like,
And he was like, I
Fucking
knew that
idiot.
from the beginning. I was always gonna do Hallelujah
What
from
a
the beginning.
fucking idiot, bro. Kanye is a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
Genius move on his part.
Stupid.
Because at the end of the day, the ball is in Wayne's court. He hears what people have been saying, and he can decide to fucking make
Who knows? He
that
might have-
introspective album. But then when it comes out and people don't like it, motherfuckers are gonna be like, "Oh, he only did it because we told him to." Because that's not him. That's not him.
That's not Wayne,
Right?
bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's
No,
gonna see it. And be
Agree to
like,
disagree, bitches.
That's
What
what I
else
was
we got?
gonna say. Exactly.
I truly believe that what's gonna come one day, and when we do hear it, it's gonna turn a new leaf in his life.
Make a documentary
So
or some
basically,
shit.
what you're saying is every artist one
Has
day
to.
is gonna make an introspective album. So Future is gonna talk about loving women.
I think that's a personal thing with you.
Thug is gonna talk
that's
about
what-
you know.
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
a personal thing that you want to see from
No,
every
Yeah,
artist.
no,
It's
that ain't.
not what.
That's
yeah.
not what happened.
Yeah,
Multiple artists have this awakening to
that's
where
because that's artists you listen to.
I want you to tell me who
go
these
out and
artists
look
are.
for those. Yeah.
Please.
they have this like
Name a list.
They
I
have
want
this
you to
mental
give us a-
awakening
Give us the
Who-
list so we can
who?
pick it apart. What you got?
Because we just did pick apart Mike Jones.
that have some sort of awakening.
Who?
Well, they
Who?
have to be
Who?
somewhat
Maybe-
older.
I will
Yeah.
say maybe Juicy J because he did drop a jazz album recently. That's aging, a little bit differently.
Okay.
But what album did he drop right after that?
I would
A
say
fucking Juicy J album, bro.
Yeah.
It's just music that they like to make, bro.
He realized that didn't do too well, so he.
Wait,
yeah,
I want you
streets.
to answer who.
You're wrong.
I mean, maybe the first one that maybe even to add it to Mike Jones'
He's all
list.
ketchup.
T-Pain
T-Pain.
is someone who has
We're talking
aged
about rappers,
gracefully.
not
Yeah.
singers.
Wait,
rappers.
T-Pain's
No,
a different
time
brand.
out.
On the goalpost.
What you mean by T-Pain?
T-Pain can be considered a rapper.
He's moved.
Yeah.
He's
What is-
what
he's
music
moved
has he-
elegantly through the
T-Pain
the
hasn't
years.
made any music.
It's more singing
Yeah.
though.
He
It's more
literally,
melodic.
he
What
literally
music,
moved
man?
negatively of Elegant because he didn't even get paid for that Wes Canson song he made back in the day.
Yeah.
That's all he talks about. is
But
how
no,
he
I
didn't
was
get
gonna
paid.
say I don't
He's
see
all,
him.
"Fuck."
I don't know what he aged into. Like his last song, that nigga was still talking about booties and strippers.
Like,
Yeah, nah,
exactly.
he hasn't
Give
aged.
us another one.
Give us try
Yeah.
again.
There's no artist.
That ain't already given
Yeah.
that trajectory.
Shit, dude, it's subjective.
It
man.
really
Yeah.
is.
Artists make the music they like to fucking make because
Like
they
you
like
said,
to make it.
Like
That's
the
it.
perfect example would have been Thug
Yo,
and
haters.
NBA
Yo,
YoungBoy.
haters.
They just got out of prison. They need to change their life because of the decisions
Oh,
that they made.
dude,
And
they're
NBA
not doing
YoungBoy
that.
is literally not doing shit, bro. He's probably gonna go
He
back to
just
prison.
dropped a fucking single and is going on tour. What are you
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
No,
About the
I
same
said he-
shit as
yeah,
before.
that's what I just said. Yeah,
They
he's
had the
not changing.
perfect opportunity to change their lives because of their circumstances and
He's
didn't.
fucking
Because that's
22.
not
But yeah,
what
said
rap
NBA
fans-
YoungBoy is
that's
not
not
the-
what rap fans want to hear. No, he's not. He's like 25 now.
about? Damn, goddamn.
We looked it
I'm
up,
old as
remember?
shit. Oh yeah, we did
Yeah.
look it up. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. He's 25 now.
Kid
Yeah,
Trevor,
you're right. I gotta
26.
stop saying 22.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But once again,
Damn, he's fucking
NBA YoungBoy
young and
is a person who is under the addiction of
facts.
a lot of things.
If
That's
we can
not
say
true,
anybody's on
because
some
he couldn't
shit,
even
yeah.
do drugs because
That
he was
motherfucker
on
He
Oh,
was
road for a
literally
long
he was
time.
faking doctor prescriptions.
That's a
tags.
long time ago. We're talking about since
That
then.
was
It was like
2
a year
months
ago.
ago. Not even
No,
a month, not even a year
wasn't.
ago.
He got arrested like
Yeah.
fucking how many months ago?
I thought he wasn't in jail for like 2 years.
He was
or
on
something?
house arrest.
He was on house
He was
arrest.
faking scripts on house arrest.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
house arrest.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that he was.
And
He was in
then-
Grave Digger
and
I
on the-
thought he was on for something
And
else.
on the
Isn't that
phone,
crazy? And then Trump was all, "Pardon."
pretending to be a doctor
Pardon.
on the phone.
Hey, free my boy.
My boy was.
He's already.
He got the Trump pardon,
He
bro.
was in Grave Digger
He's fine
Mountain. Fucking faking.
Grave
doctor.
Digger Mountain.
Whoa.
How the-
Faking
Bro,
scripts.
faking scripts in Grave Digger Mountain is crazy work.
Whoa.
It's a good name for your mountain.
That's, I mean,
That's
no,
a name.
it's not.
Like, when you
Grave Digger Mountain.
Whoa.
Dr. Grave
Hey,
Digger?
take it easy.
Well, on that note, we've been going for almost 3 hours.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Please.
Guys,
Please.
is there any more things that you guys got to get off your chest?
Oh, we still waiting for you to give us a list of artists. That
We have been waiting for it.
Next
have
week. Next week.
Let him do some research.
Yeah, he'll do a little.
He's gonna come back
you
with
guys
Twista.
are so you guys are like so no minded that I name a person
No.
and you guys are like
no, Cody.
What's
No.
wrong?
It's
he
no
dug
Cody.
so far up his ass that he said T-Pain.
Yeah.
that's literally
Starting
like
with J. Cole was the
generational.
beginning of your
You
demise.
failed there.
Starting with J. Cole was the beginning
J.
of your
Cole,
demise.
Yeah.
J. Cole aged with his fan base.
No, he
I'm trying
fucking
to
did.
say-
No.
J. Cole helped his fan base age.
He has been
Technically.
making
No.
the same
Yes.
music.
That's
No.
something different.
That's like what's that movie called with Steven Sylvester Stallone? What's the fuck? Is it boxing?
Rocky.
No, but what
Rocky,
we're
it's like Rocky, bro. It's like it's you helped your audience age, bro. It's like
No, but
J.
what-
Cole's our Rocky.
But what we're saying is you can take a song from one of his older albums and put it on his new album, and you're like, yes,
No.
it fucking
You
is there.
cannot. You can't.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
fucking
can.
can.
For J.
You don't
Cole,
listen to J. Cole enough, then.
I was just
Well,
about to say,
don't.
obviously I don't, because
You don't. You don't.
He fucking talked himself out of the big three.
He's not even in the big three. Hey, that's real.
All right, well,
That was
that's
the
real.
worst fucking knuckle touch I've ever seen. Let's get
y'all,
the fuck out of
this
here.
has been Street Champs. Y'all know what it is. Come get put on. I'm gonna let my boys introduce themselves and tell you where to follow them from left to right.
Yo, my name is Rick G. Again, selling concert tickets to Webby, selling concert tickets to this weekend, June 13th, excuse me. And just hit me up for the new single dropping June 13th as well. All right. Bye.
Booyaka.
Yeah. Rick
All
G.
right, it's your boy Big D. I have the Mac and Don Show. Definitely like and subscribe. And that's me.
Boom. Catch us all on the Mac and Don show. I don't know when, but we'll be there.
We'll be there.
Sometime soon. Who
He's gonna
knows?
wear that same shirt.
Exactly.
Oh, you can't even see me.
I will.
It's Seabass over here. You know where to follow me. It's at SeabassMan on Instagram. I also do a podcast with this guy over here, Battle Bets. Check that out. I do cool shit.
Boom.
Yo.
What's up? It's Uncle Hey Dude. And y'all have a good night.
Did you just have a stroke?
No.
All right. Did you just have a stroke?
I got it from you,
He's a
motherfucker.
self-proclaimed.
Sponsored by Croc.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
It's crazy.
Hey, it's De La Vili on everything. I just be dressing, putting it on. So.
Dressing and stealing.
Hey, you already know it's Fat Boy Wavy behind
Yeah.
the camera. You heard me. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, appreciate y'all being here with us.
Are you grabbing your balls right now?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Bro, get your hand off your nut.
Call back.
The fuck?
Yo, what's
my
up?
hand and my dick.
Hey, shut up, Iron. Keep it down real quick.
You can see his hands.
And
his
we're gonna
dick.
end it out real quick. It's Xandicus. You can find me on Instagram at Xandicus
Yeah, with a
Rocks.
name like Xanakiss, I
Boom.
might take my hands off.
Boom. You wouldn't even want to fucking grab on these Xanda fucking balls,
I
alright?
End the
Alright.
stream. End the shit.
All right, yo. Hey, wait. Don't end it. You don't end it yet.
End it.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all know what it is, Street Champs. We do monthly giveaways. If you want to enter this month's giveaway, you're gonna want to comment June giveaway right here in these